We're live. Hello. Hi. I guess I introduced it now. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, you're the boss.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Destin Day Jobs Twitch, where we do very cool things that are different than our podcast. And tonight we are playing Reston Quest, a Shattered Shield adventure. I'm very excited to get to do this tonight. It's gonna take place in a world that I've been planning for quite a while, and if you stay tuned to the start of the new year, we'll be starting a new campaign that takes place in this world, and that's very exciting. My name is Liz Getty. I'll be DMing the adventure tonight, and it should be very, very fun. Why don't we introduce our players as you see them on the screen? So we'll go Hobart, Meadow, Spencer. Hobart.
Hi, everybody. My name's Hobart Thompson, and I'm Hobart Thompson. Hi.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Meadow K. Lilium. I seem to be somewhat of a regular guest over on the Desks and Day Jobs Twitch, and I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah, and my name is Spencer D. Blair. I use he, him pronoun. Another guest on the Destin Day Jobs Twitch, which I'm pretty excited about. Hell yeah.
Okay. I guess before we get started, I made myself a little note of all the little announcements I have.
Oh, yeah.
Destin J Jobs has started recording new episodes again, and the first one, shoot, I was going to put down the date and I didn't, but it's coming out
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, the 9th,
Thank
I
you,
believe.
DM Hobart.
12/9.
Every other Friday on this channel you see here, we have Blunderdome, which Spencer runs, and it's super duper fun. We always have 4 fun guests that battle to the death, and one of them's victorious. It's very cool. Every other Thursday here, we have DM and the PM with Hobart, which is also very, very fun. It's like a chill chat with your DM, and you just get to talk about making fun games and being cool.
Talking about swords, y'all.
On the 19th, I didn't put the dates down. On the 18th, we have Force Fighter 4, which DM will be running. It'll be another very fun one-shot where everyone plays fighters and we just break in somewhere and
we
kill
fight.
a bunch of minions. And it's gonna be
Inspired by the Expendables movie franchise series.
Which is
Oh my gosh.
one of my favorite movies.
They just tried to get me to watch that the other day, and I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, I love this movie.
Oh,
It's
slaps.
incredibly fun.
It's
It's very
super
stupid.
fun. We would love to ask you to head over to chicagoreader.com and nominate us for the best podcast of 2020. Every year, the Chicago Reader does a best of all things Chicago, and it would be very, very fun to be nominated for that.
Even if you don't live in Chicago, feel free to nominate us.
Yeah.
You actually have to be in Chicago to nominate.
Oh. Well, if you're not, look up Chicago zip codes.
I think you might be able to vote for us if we manage to get nominated. But if you live in Chicago, really go for it.
That's a good note.
Vote early, vote often. That's what I say.
Move to Chicago. Vote for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fabricate a Chicago identity where you have a code you can input in there.
The polls for that close on this upcoming Tuesday, the 8th.
Oh, thank you. I thought I made really good notes, and apparently I didn't. Okay.
You
Oh no,
crushed
that was a solid amount of notes.
All right. Well, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm
Very
very
much
distracted
so.
by how much I like the layout, by the way.
I know. It looks like a really good in memoriam.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, I'm ready to start.
Excellent. So I guess we are getting ready for it now.
Excellent.
The three of you are journeying home from an adventure on the sea. You were in the northeastern part of Kadara, and you did a bunch of really, really cool freaking things, but now you are on your way home, stronger than you left. You are all level 7s, and you know you're getting close to the Shattered Shield because the amount of islands that you have to pass and navigate through are just quickly getting more and more, and you know you're getting close to home. And the sun is shining, and it's beautiful out, and the wind is going through your hair as the Shattered Shield comes into view, and you finally see your home for the first time in months. Would each of you like to describe your characters for me?
Let's go
Same
in the same
order as
order.
before?
Yeah.
So I guess standing on the bow of the ship, looking out, there is a tall Earth Genasi man. He is like around in the middle of 6 feet. He's got sort of uncannily long arms and big arms, but then like uncannily small and short legs. It's just enough that you're like, when you see him from the back, you're like, what is this person? He is dressed in this extravagant outfit of like I had sent a pic. I don't have a picture I can put up right now, but Google the Swiss Guard of the Vatican, and that's the exact outfit he wears. Sort of stripes of bold blues and yellows and oranges underneath his plate metal armor. And he is sort of leaning against his main weapon, which is a large polearm. It is a glaive, but it's very much looks like a Chinese gundao, like one of the huge blades on the end. And he has a brick red skin when you look at him, but it's like very shiny, like stone, and gray eyes and concentric circles around the top of his head that go down to his eyes of black. And this is Jasper Bassa, the Earth Genasi Paladin.
Very cool. Well, as Jasper looks out on the bow, he is approached by a very gnarled looking turtle with a shell just covered in slashes and cross marks and just a very battle worn shield and in shell, and inside that shell is a very elderly turtle woman who like puts her hand on the back of Jasper's leg and says, I always enjoy coming home. It just the sight of the islands of the shield, it feels so nice. And this is Shiro, the turtle blade singer.
Yep,
And-
shouldn't be too much longer. We should be there soon.
And up in the crow's nest, a little halfling is sitting and he's playing his harmonica, which is on one of those harmonica holders. So it's just in front of him while he just fiddles with his fingers in the air. And he is wearing a red kind of waistcoat with a chocolate brown shirt underneath. He's got pale skin, very like almost white. And his hair is a turquoise, a beautiful turquoise color. And he sits and he's just playing happy sea shanty type songs on his harmonica up in the crow's nest to himself.
Excellent. The three of you are making your merry way through the ocean on this very, very small ship that you borrowed from a friendly Triton that you had met on your journeys. And it's small, it's shabby,
But it's home.
you can run it enough, the three of you. It's nothing great. He told you that it'll get you where you need to go, but it'll return on its own. So I would like one of you to roll a d8 for me.
I got it.
Hell yeah.
That's lucky number 7.
Ooh, fabulous! Yeah, you maneuver through these islands and you approach the docks. You know that the northeastern part of the island is a big harbor with lines and lines of docks to dock up to. And you arrive fine. The boat pulls up to the docks and all of you step out and you're greeted by the dockmaster. And he tells you it's 5 gold for a week, 1 gold a day. To park here.
I turn to Shiro and I just go, "You got this?"
Yes, I suppose. I sure am glad we finished that rather profitable venture. You said it's 5 gold for the week?
Well, five gold for the week.
That's
Okay.
a steal.
And she just kind of tosses 5 gold pieces neatly into the palm of the dockmaster from the ship.
Yeah, you can't just-
I want to reach in and I want to give him 2 extra.
Oh, thank you. Pockets them. And as this exchange is going on, you hear like this bubbling noise and this wet sloshing, and you turn around and look at your boat, and it is just sinking. It is sinking, and it's going down.
Now,
And
I turn to the harbor master and I go, "What's your what is that like refundable or?"
No, it was exchanged in good faith. It was
yeah.
well,
to be kept.
I mean, well, it's still parking here. We just can't
Yeah.
get to it.
borrowed from a
We
trident.
could. We can get under there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Damn.
gives you half of your gold, half of the 5 back. And
Oh, No, you didn't have to do that. Like, that was our mistake. But thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, you are free to leave. I'm assuming you'd want to make your way to the Reston Crest Inn, which is where you 3 call home. It is a wonderful inn run by people who know you and you like a lot. And if any place was home, it would be here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just pound my little feet on over there.
All right. Do you want to take the scenic route or the shortcut?
Scenic.
Yeah, definitely the scenic.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
wanna stretch my legs a little bit.
All right. It'll take you a little longer. It's about, you pulled into the harbor at around 10 a.m. And so you walk through this northeastern part of the city that is known as Upper Bent. It is seaside harbor town, and as you walk through the streets, there are buildings that are carved out of whole trees, like massive trees. So it gives kind of this shady element to, not shady, but cool shady element to this part of town. In the scenic way, this is a canal-centric city, and so to navigate them, you'd have to walk until you find a bridge, and then cross over to the next one. So it takes you a little bit longer, but eventually you make your way to the Reston Crest Inn, which is another one of these huge trees that you have walked past, and it's about 5 stories high, and if it was nighttime, you'd be able to see the lights in the upper limbs, and you enter through this large curved door, and you walk into the inn. Would you like to make a perception check?
I definitely would, yes.
Certainly.
I want to see how many people are here.
Sure.
I got a 19.
I got a natural 20.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
here's to that natural
Cheers,
20.
everybody.
Oh yes.
Hope it's not the only one of the night.
Oh, God. That would be real great.
On a perception check? Or why not?
Nailed it. Perfect. The perfect roll.
I
I'm
only
looking
got
around and say-
21, so
Ooh!
Oh, yeah, I
We're
guess I
just
should
one-upping
buy-
each other.
Well, I haven't added my modifier yet. Hold
We're
on.
all really
Well,
just
yeah.
looking around in here, just like, ah!
Oh, it's also a
Hey!
21.
Oh my gosh, you see everything! Yeah, you see the interior of the inn is 2 stories of hollowed out tree and staircases that are curved onto either side that lead up to, as you know, rooms and the living quarters of the family that owns the inn. You see the familiar bulletin board with like quest postings that you remember from your first quest together. You found there, and you see the beautiful polished bar towards the back, and you see over in the corner the stage that our friend the bard has played on many a times, and it is completely empty.
Ugh.
There is one person there, a familiar face that you know. It's a furbolg named Hank. He's one of the owners, and he's just standing behind the bar.
Is it unusual that it's this empty at this time of day?
It is very unusual. This is usually a hub for locals and adventurers, and even if it's about 11 a.m. by now, there'd usually be people filing in for an early lunch, morning drink. It's very, very odd that it's empty.
I wanna approach Hank and extend a hand and say, Sir Hank, it's nice to see you again. Look a little light in here. Where's everybody?
He warmly grasps your hand and says, Jasper, please, no, stop calling me sir. I've asked you so many times to not call me sir. It's Hank.
And that's when
Sir
I
Hank,
approach the bar and I go, "Oh, Sir Hank, it's so lovely to see you."
You need to change your name from what do you call yourselves again?
The Triumphant Triumvirate.
Yeah, you should call yourself the Silly Billies.
now both of you stop bothering Hank. I'm down here. I'm gonna climb up there in a second. Could you get my tea ready?
Oh, yes, of course.
Thank you.
Hank, where is everybody?
Oh, guessing you haven't heard then.
We just got in.
Oh, Ungata, passed away. And you don't have to make a history check. You know exactly who Ungata is. Ungata is a local public figure that was known for being a children's entertainer. Each of you remember growing up and learning about death from Ungata and learning about kindness and friendship and the way he told stories, and it was always very, very personal for everybody, and he is a much loved figure, and hearing that he has passed is something that you thought would never have happened. He's been old for your whole life, but he would never die. But
what race was he?
he was a furbolg, just like Hank.
I never thought that I'd be the one to die after Ungata. It is sad, but I thought I'd go first. I'm just haven't found anybody to do that for me yet.
Yeah, I mean, he was, you just kind of thought he'd live forever. But
Did he die peacefully?
yeah. Just, I mean, he was old. He's got to at least been like 500.
Mm.
So they're doing a funeral procession for him at noon. So I let the family and the staff go, and I just gonna stay here, keep it open just in case. But yeah, bad news.
How famous are we? Like, are we like an important? Like, are we important to these people? Like, would we be asked to, I don't know, play at the funeral, or would that be unbecoming?
Hold on.
The three of you are famous in the sense that people know you at this bar.
Mhm.
And among the adventuring crowd of the Shattered Shield, you're pretty well known.
Excellent.
Before we go down this route too much, we remember that we all made an agreement that this was going to be rest and relaxation, right?
I mean,
Right.
I guess.
But I mean, what's more relaxing than playing music for all of your best friends?
A good fight.
Yeah.
Yes.
At this point, Hank brings back the tea, just how you like it, as always.
Hank, I've never seen you make a bad cup of tea. Thank you so much.
You know, I've tried.
Hey, but
I got
you
some
haven't
weird
yet.
herbs back there.
You haven't yet.
I'll take that as a challenge, but
Oh, please.
I mean, if you're looking to play music, you know we always love having you here. We're expecting a nostalgic crowd tonight for sure.
Oh, excellent. Then I'll have to really. I'm gonna have to make a sad song, a somber song, in Ngata's honor. So that's what I'm gonna work on today.
That would be lovely.
You don't even know. It's gonna be excellent. I'm so excited.
Well, if you're going to break the relaxation code and work on getting a gig, does that mean the rest of us are free to do our particular interests?
Oh,
I
wait,
want to.
yes,
I want to
no.
be very clear. I'm not breaking the relaxation code.
I don't know.
Well,
This sounds
we
like
said
work
you're
to
getting
me.
a gig.
This sounds
It
like work to
you're getting a
me.
gig.
Hey, Hank, real quick, do you ever pay me for this? No.
I feel like that is a loophole in our agreement.
It's not a
This-
gig.
Don't accept payment.
This is labor created in
I'm not-
you know, don't you think that, say, appreciation is currency of its own, and in that case wouldn't you be getting quite a lot of currency this evening? So therefore
I feel like Shiro has a point.
therefore we might be able to go do some things that aren't necessarily
Well,
sitting
go do
around
it
on
then.
our
I'm not
shelves.
gonna stop you. I'm busy writing songs.
Well,
I
we just
wanted
have
to
to be in all-
relax.
Go
I wanted to
relax
drink-
then.
I wanted to eat soup. I wanted to drink beer. I wanted to sit at the bar.
But we
Hey,
can eat soup
Hank,
right
do you
now.
have soup, beer, and a bar? Can you take care of this guy for
As
me?
you all are having this conversation, he's been
It's not a conversation.
grabbing things
it's an
behind the
argument.
bar, and he brings up a bowl of soup, and he pulls a beer, and he slides them over to you. Your
This is
rooms
very
are
pleasing.
ready. No one's been in them since you've left, so
Oh, excellent.
you know you have pretty much rooms that are always available for you here. He has kind of stopped charging you. You've helped him out a lot in the past, and with the Bard's performances, really just pay for it all, you know? But,
I'll say.
So you are free to do as you would like.
Well, I would like to go set up on the stage, and I'm gonna noodle around up there.
All right. Feel free to noodle. Any particular noodles you're trying to noodle?
I want to come up with I want to write a somber song for Ngata.
Okay.
So that's what I want to be working on during this moment. Is I want to be up there, and the noodling I'm doing is I have my 3 instruments. I've got my harmonica, I've got a gnomish harp, and I've got an orcish drum, and I kind of set them all up nearby so I can really get my bardic juices flowing.
All right. Make me a performance check to see how good of a song you can make.
Okay. 14.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Excellent. I was incredibly nervous about that because I was like, I get a +9, but I was still just terrified.
All right. What would you two like to do?
Well, you seem pretty sold on your soup and beer situation going on right here. Hank's got you plenty
we made
covered.
an agreement.
I don't see why you think writing and playing music is a chore.
Listen,
I
it's
don't
not a
think it's a
chore, it's
chore.
labor expended. And when you get to be my age, you're going to understand that sometimes everything you do is labor expended.
I
Now,
don't think anyone can get to your age.
you know, I wouldn't have liked to get to my age, but here we are.
The way I see it, it's just that we always have to be adventurers. This is our time to just be not adventurers. And now
Oh.
it's like, there we go again. You know,
You would prefer for me just not to play music then? You want me to just be a guy?
I thought we were gonna go out to eat and get drinks and play
We're
darts.
eating and drinking.
Ugh.
Jasper, I have a question for you.
What?
If I sat there all day and ate soup and drank beer with you, which, by the way, doesn't sound terrible, but thought the whole time how much I would love to just get into an old-fashioned dust-up with the hooligans out in the street, and my mind was occupied with that all day, I'd feel a little off to you, right? And you'd feel like you weren't getting your quality time with me.
See, now that's not rest.
Oh, I see where she's going. Yeah.
Yes. Now, you rest and relax in your own way by consuming the wonderful home and hearth that we have here at the Reston Crest, and I absolutely would never take that from you. I'm so proud that you found this for yourself. Me, I want to go get messed the heck up out in the streets. That's my rest and relaxation.
Yeah.
And then Jasper thinks about it for a second and he says, well, I mean, I clearly, I don't, it's not that I want to like take a break from stomping out evil in all of its forms. It's just, I felt like we needed a break and we made an agreement for a break. But if we're all going to do a thing, in that case, I definitely want to do a thing.
I knew you wanted to do a thing. I knew it.
Would you prefer that I go sit up in my room quietly for the rest of the day?
I mean, again, this was the conversation we had, but now that we're finding loopholes and secret ways to get our jellies in, Hank, do you need me to watch the door tonight?
Yeah.
I'm just
that'd
playing
be great.
music.
Yeah, but this is my music, is guarding entrances.
Oh, that'd be great. We've been having some rowdy crowds lately.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Hey,
I have just
All
the
right.
thing for him.
and I have just a thing for him too, and I bang my glaive on the ground.
All right. All right. Here,
Oh, mine was music.
we know yours was music.
Yeah.
Okay. I will stay for one bowl of soup and one beer.
Yes.
Well,
Ooh.
Hank, you said we got some rowdy crowds coming in?
Yeah, I mean, it's just these past couple of weeks we've had some people cheating at cards and
Are they getting into dust ups?
Getting into dust ups, I guess that's the way to put it.
Now,
Nothing
someone
too-
said dust ups, and they're happening in this bar, so I believe I'm gonna hang out here and get into a couple dust ups myself.
Oh,
gonna be
look, we can all hang out in the bar together and relax.
This is appealing to me. I'm okay with this.
Okay. Whether it's in the streets or here in a good old fashioned bar brawl, I'm just looking to get messed up.
And Hank chuckles to himself as he's behind the bar, cleaning already clean glasses. And he says, I'm surprised you don't want to go to the funeral. Send the old guy off. But
I mean, yeah. I do I want to go to the funeral? Do I?
Funerals make me uncomfortable.
I mean, Ungata and I had plenty of discussions about death when I was hanging out here. Just in the meantime, it's always a fun thing to talk about with him.
Hank laughs. Oh my gosh! Imagine if Ungata was a regular here. That would have been wild.
No, not here. But I do remember having a couple conversations. But I think he'll be appreciated just fine. He doesn't need an old bat like me there, mangling up the crowd.
Yeah. He nods understandingly, and he reaches behind the bar and grabs a nice old bottle of whiskey, and he pours 4 shots.
Yeah, we'll celebrate Ngata in our own way.
Mm-hmm. You know, he just made you feel special. You know, even if no one else wanted to.
Even if you weren't feeling special.
Even if you weren't feeling special.
Absolutely.
Ngata.
Ngata.
Well.
Did this whiskey get worse?
Hey!
To be fair, the place we were in had really good whiskey.
That's right. Well, you guys, doing good? I'm gonna go take care of some stuff out back.
All right. I'm gonna go. Well, what are you gonna do?
I was gonna go put on a different outfit.
Yes, I'm gonna go rest these old rickety shelves in the bedroom for a little bit.
All right. Yeah. So you make your way to your rooms. They are just as you left them. They're small but comfortable, and they're carved into giant limbs of the tree. All of yours have a small porch that kind of goes off with the railing twined, and you can see out onto the city. And it's another beautiful day in the Shattered Shield. And it's tough to see, but you think you can see. It's getting close to noon, which is when he said the funeral started. And you can see out towards the massive statue to Shantea, which is the mother god of this world. And she marks the center of the whole city, where all the canals eventually lead. And around that space, there are 8 other smaller statues for the other gods. And you've seen funeral processions before for public figures, and they start in the center and they go down the south canal, and you see just people making their way that way, and kind of the streets lined to say goodbye to this incredibly well-loved figure.
Yeah, I wanna use the sight of this moment on my balcony. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna start strumming some chords.
Excellent. Make another performance check.
18.
Hell yeah.
Haven't broken 10 yet.
That's okay.
I'll get there.
I'll
wait till the real performance, and then I'll hit that 20.
You're practicing.
Exactly.
And how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Roll for it.
Yeah, you roll a d20 a lot of times. You use a 9 bonus in performance.
Oh my gosh.
Jasper, what outfit are you changing into?
Well, so I take off my battle clothes, and I take some time to do some prayers, and then I get up, and I have like a bunch of like little rocks, like round like river stones on every surface of my apartment, or room, or whatever you would call it, and I spend some time arranging them and looking at them and like polishing the dust off of them, and then after that I change into what is largely the same outfit, but this one has purple and green and yellow.
Ooh, lovely.
Kind of like a more of a nighttime vibe, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, totally.
And then, of course, immediately the armor goes on over it. I pick out a really jaunty hat, and I'm I'm ready to go. I sharpen my glaive. Everyone says it's way too extreme to bring for a bouncing job, but not stop me yet.
Oh, that's wonderful. There are no mirrors or glass windows in this room, but you assume you look great.
So the thing about being a Genasi, you know you look good.
Shiro, anything in particular while you rest your weary bones?
Yeah. So after I think a little bit of a rest, Shiro like kind of rolls out of bed and starts slowly like polishing like her shell, putting on a little bit of face paint because it is always a good day to look good for your funeral.
Beautiful.
Is it like mortuary makeup?
Yeah, no, she is dressed up and ready to die.
Wonderful.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, today is a good day as any.
Exactly.
Absolutely beautiful and wonderful. Yeah, each take some time in your rooms. You hear the noon bell go off and chimes throughout the city, and you know, as everyone else who lives in a major city knows, that at noon is when you go outside and look up at the sky because the weather girls come out to make their weather report. And
Oh, excellent. I love the weather girls. I'm already very excited about this.
so if you decide to step out on your porch, you would see a big weather balloon go up, and you could see just faintly two figures in there. And by the time the bells stop chiming, there is a huge image projected in the sky of sunshine and clouds, and this is the weather girls telling you that for the next 24 hours, skies will be clear and the day will be nice. And then they'll come back tomorrow again at noon to tell you probably the same exact thing.
Gotta love the weather girls.
I do
Like
a
the
little
left one the most.
I do a little prayer on the balcony for the good weather, and also that one day maybe they'll notice me.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's the
Are they-
dream.
Are they hot?
They are so hot.
Yeah.
Make you know, one time back going silly in the town, you actually saw them from a distance. And the weather girls are just celebrities in their own right. Every major city has weather girls. Shattered Shield is like, that's the hot space to be. So these two are the queens of weather. There is one is a red-skinned tiefling, and she has a long singular braid that goes down to her bum, and she wears just like loose purple garbs, and she is absolutely gorgeous and super wonderful. And the second weather girl is a young Kenku girl with like silky black feathers and also incredibly beautiful. She wears dark green dresses that are like knee length and go out like that. Was that A style?
Tiered.
They are wonderful.
I'm imagining one or both of them talks like Nancy Gribble from King of the Hill. That's just for me. It doesn't have to be canon. That's just for me.
Well, that would be the tiefling, since the kangaroo
Kangaroo girl can't talk.
Yeah.
Well, that way they both sound like that because
Yeah, the Kenku just say shug a whole bunch.
Hell yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm all ready.
All right. Where to? What would you like to do? What do you want to do? You have the rest of the day ahead of you. It's only noon.
I mean, is there a good clothing clothes, like a clothing store, a tailor, a haberdasher?
There
a
always
shoemaker.
is. You would probably want to go more to the western side of town. That's where a lot more like merchants set up. That's where you would go to find spell components, and that's where there are more bigger theaters and more things of that nature.
That's the culture
Shoot.
The
district.
culture district.
Well, what time do we have to be back for the wake or whatever the celebration?
Well, the funeral started at noon. We'll probably go up till about 1, but that's a long procession out of the city. And then probably 1:30, 2 o'clock, people will start filtering back into the inn.
Dang. Yeah, I might not have time. Not have time then.
You could take the shortcuts.
Yeah. Well, someone else want to go with me? Are we meeting down? Are we meeting in the, the bottom?
Are you? Oh, Jasper, you
Oh.
got your purples on.
Hey,
do
yeah.
you wanna,
I thought it was a little more respectful. I don't have a lot of black.
Yeah.
No, that's perfectly fine. I love your purples. Hey, you wanna take me over to the culture district? I got something to talk to with a shopkeeper who I've been requisitioning a mighty nice cane, and I wanna see if he's got it ready for me.
Oh, whoa. Is it like an accessory store?
Something like that.
Do they have those little chains that you go from like you hook them to like the middle part of your suit or your shirt, and then like it holds something that then goes in the lower pocket?
They work with metal, so I bet you they could probably do something like that.
I have always wanted to have one of those.
Well, let's go.
Oh, hey, where's Valordian?
What? I go knock on his door.
Hello.
We're going to the culture district. Are you gonna hang out here?
I will definitely go with you.
All right, come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Oh yeah, excellent. Yes, I would love to go. He just gets so excited, and he gets his little harmonica, and he straps his harp to his back just in case.
You gonna bring a hat to put out in the street?
No.
Okay.
That feels like a break in the rules again.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm
No,
the
it's-
guy who
it's-
always follows the rules all the
it's-
time.
It's very good that you're not bringing a hat. We all
how about-
agreed.
How about this? You follow your rules, and I'll follow my rules. My rest is playing my music.
Boys,
We're a team.
while we're talking here, we're not going to the culture district, and I can't stand that.
You're right. You're right. Why don't we walk and talk like that man, Mr. Sorkin, taught us?
Ah, yes, Master.
That powerful wizard.
Master
Excellent.
Arin Sorkin.
Arin Sorkin. Welcome to the West Wing of my wizard's
He taught us
conclave.
that in his west wing of his library. I remember very.
Wild. Yeah, if you make your way west, the quickest way would be to take the shortcuts, which all of you have a collapsible pole with you. And, growing up on here, on the Shattered Shield, a lot of people carry around something similar to pole vault over the canals instead of walking to find bridges, and it can cut an hour walk down to 20 minutes. So if you'd like to make your way that way, that would be very
Absolutely.
fun. Each
Yeah, I'm
of you just
down.
make me a single dexterity check with advantage, since you've done this so many times.
Would there be an ability for me to ask if it could be athletics?
Oh yes,
For my-
absolutely.
Okay, for my big slow ass.
Make athletics or acrobatics, whichever is better for you.
All right,
For
definitely
athletics.
athletics.
Or everyone, can we do acrobatics?
Yes, for everyone.
Oh, excellent.
Whichever one's
With
better.
advantage, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. Oh.
26 for me.
Yeah, I got a 22.
It's a 13 for me.
Oh, Grandma.
These legs don't move quite like they used to, at least not when there's no fighting going on.
Yeah, we're literally going to go buy a cane for this character. I mean, is she a fucking pole vault?
I mean, the good news is she's a turtle, so if she gets in the water, she is fine.
I'm fine.
You can hold your breath for a whole hour. We're good.
I sure can.
Are not that deep and they're not that wide, and the 13 will do it. So
Hell yeah.
Fuck
make
yeah.
it to the district, and you are looking for a fancy clothes shop, and make a investigation or perception check to find what you're looking for.
Oh yeah, I'm not looking for that. I'm just gonna set up outside. I'm following you guys. Just looking at the people.
17 for me.
All right.
Jasper's gonna get it because I got an 11.
I'm just looking for a crowd, so I didn't do very well. On perception, I got a 10.
For a crowd?
Yeah.
As you're walking, this is still when the funeral's going on, so people aren't really out and about.
Yeah.
Usually just shopkeepers keeping their shops open. But you find a store that sells very festive looking clothes. It is called the Fringed Ferret.
Oh, wow. This is nice.
And you step in, and there is a shopkeeper there. Ah!
They scream?
Just kidding. I'm so sorry.
We kill him. Yeah.
Oh, see, this is what we talked about. We're not gonna, no big
Oh.
battles, none of that stuff.
Yeah. Is it? I can agree with no battles.
Threaten
I
me with
won't
a good
start
time,
a
why
fight.
don't you?
But
I said, threaten me with a good time, why don't you?
I know. Yeah, I love that we continue having the same conversation as we go, right? It's just like I'm just trying to explain to Vorti, and it's like no, it's just like we agreed we'd all just like take a break from like doing our things. It's not that I don't want you to play music. It's just like when you play music as gigs. It's like if I do temple guarding,
well, okay. How about this? You follow the rules you've set for yourself that mean you can rest, and I'll follow the rules I've set for myself that mean I can rest.
It's like, but you know that we're a team, and I have problems when we don't all do the thing.
Jasper,
Sure,
is
talk to
it-
him. I'm gonna look at the belts.
I'm doing the
looking at
thing.
belts.
Jasper, yes, the belts are over here. Let's take a look.
Yeah, you guys go take a look at the belts.
I'm
You're
looking for like a silk one.
you're looking around the shop looking for belts, and you hear behind you. You hadn't noticed anyone before, but excuse me, can I help you?
Belts.
Sorry, we were having an animated discussion when we entered, but we're interested in your fine wares.
Yes, we have many fine wares, and it is a very small gnomish person wearing big puffy sleeves of multiple different colors and a cape that has this like diamond design all throughout it, and a very, very fluffy pants. And
I love those
shoes
pants.
that do the curly thing. Yes, we have what was it you were looking for?
I mean, a lot of the things you're wearing are what I'm looking for. The puffy sleeves are amazing. The cape I'm very interested in, but unfortunately, we can't do capes. But the shoes, where did you get those shoes?
As you're talking about everything, there is a little tape measure that is measuring you kind of on its own, and he goes, okay, I think I know exactly what you would like. And he runs to the back of the store, and he comes out with an armful of exactly what you wanted, if you would like to describe it.
I mean, I would definitely want some shoes that come up to the curly points. And then I would like a shirt very much like my design with the stripes I like. But the puffy sleeves are really cool. And I would like to try on a cape, but unfortunately I cannot. We can't do capes.
No capes.
It looks really good, though.
Why no
Yeah, but-
capes?
Well, you end up tripping on them or it blows in someone's face. It's just a risk.
Mhm.
I want a cape.
Uh,
You want a cape?
Yeah.
And the tape measure goes around you, and he runs to the back, and he comes out. With a
I'm
cape.
tiny and little. My cape will never get in your face.
Yours is like one of those half capes.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to just to like go down like just truly just like to my mid back. I want it to just, and I want to be able to throw it around.
Oh, it swishes beautifully.
Excellent. And
This is torture for Jasper.
I would like if you've got it, I would love a red velvet cape with gold trim. And
Gnome thinks for a minute. Okay, and he runs to the back,
if you have gold tassels on the end of it too, that'd also be great.
and you hear shifting in the back room. Then he runs out with a red velvet cape with gold fringe and
Gold tassels.
we couldn't find gold tassels, but the tassels are a matching red to the velvet.
That will do just fine. What is your name, friend?
My name is, of course, Salazar Bobbins.
Salazar. Of course that's your name.
Yes, I love that
Salazar
name.
Bobbins.
Salazar
You are
Bobbins.
just a vision in just all sorts of patterns, and good for you.
You are a cape unto yourself.
Oh my gosh. Well, you guys are so nice for that. I will charge you exactly the same price as I would have otherwise.
Of course.
And in
This
that
is
case,
fair.
I'll give you a tip, and I pay whatever it is, and 10%.
All right. You still have lots of money from your adventures. The cape itself comes out to 4 gold, and
Excellent.
the entire outfit, including the shoes and everything else, came out to 8 gold.
A fair
I give him
price.
6 gold.
Wow.
I just pay the amount that I was charged. I'm deeply saddened by the cape situation.
You can get a cape.
You know,
No, it'll end up impeding my swings with my glaive, and it'll get in someone's eyes or my own eyes.
This
or
is
I'll
a
trip
whole
on it.
thing with him. You
Oh,
know
that's
not
why
to bring up the capes.
That's why they stopped having capes in the temple order.
Salazar, I have a question. Could you sew weights into the bottom of a cape so it's always held down?
yeah.
Mm,
Mm.
I'm not comfortable breaking the rules.
What
We
if
set
I
this-
buy a cape and I let you borrow it?
This is when you bought me those cigarettes all over again.
Yeah. And then I caught you smoking them and I made you smoke the whole pack.
And I was actually no, I was not fine. I'm not a fire elemental.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
If you want to see me like a whole shaker of salt.
Yeah.
And
guy-
I do. And I
This
do.
guy
It's
will
very
eat
fun.
rocks.
You know, I'm willing
he
to
eats
part with
literal-
Soft ones like talc and chalk.
Yeah, he eats like actual fruity pebbles.
Oh my gosh.
What were you saying about the cape, Salazar?
I'm willing to part with this one for 2 gold.
Well, why don't Jasper? Why don't you try it on? Why don't you try it on and throw your glaive around a little bit and see how it works? Unless you don't want to. If you don't want to, you do not have to.
It's making the idea of breaking a rule of my order is very, even if it is a cape related rule, makes me very nervous. So I'm
Isn't
going
part
to
of
decline.
it, is one of the rules of your order that you have to stay and guard the temple?
Yeah, but like I asked for permission to break that rule.
I
Please
say-
don't pull apart the very fabric of my being.
I say, if you're gonna sin boldly, friend.
You and I worship much different gods, friend. I'm fine with my shoes. They are beautiful and well made. And
I think you both look lovely, and I think that you both have the perfect outfit.
Excellent.
for a funeral. A funeral that we're skipping the shop.
I want to go to Salazar sneakily and just be like, I'll take the cape.
Excellent. Wraps it up really nicely.
Excellent. And I throw it under my arm.
Very good. Come back anytime. Bye.
Bye, I love you. You're the best. Mwah.
Goodbye,
See
Salazar.
you, Salazar. To the cane store.
Yeah, the cane store.
I mean, to the accessories store.
I'll lead the way, bud.
To Grandma's Walk Emporium.
You boys just think the worst of me, don't you?
No, not
Just-
at all.
Come on. And Shiro is gonna walk her way over to the blacksmith.
Excellent.
Mhm.
Is this a cane that you had put in an order for already, or?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, then you know exactly where you are headed, and you get there without an issue. And you come to a small, modest shop. Inside, you can hear the violent tanging of big, strong blacksmith. And you step inside, and without even having to say hello, you hear a voice call out from the back. Oh, I'll be right with you. And a couple more hits.
Please
And
take
then-
your time. Sounds very important.
I'm going to stay out front.
All right.
Suits you.
Yes.
They're cute.
And a very nice human woman comes out.
Real babe alert.
Oh, you're back for the cane, yeah?
Yes. Oh, well, mostly I'm back for you, but the cane is nice to see too.
You flatter me far too much. And she goes behind the counter and pulls up a long wrapped package and sets it down and unwraps it, and there it is, exactly to your specifications. Would you like to describe your very cool cane?
Yes. So
Fucking rules.
So it looks like it's made out of like twisted, gnarled wood, but it's like full on just heavy wrought iron.
Well,
And it kind of has that shape of like the curled over top. So it's like, imagine if an old person's like cane just was just so badass.
just a literal weapon.
And she says, this is really lovely, but I do just want to make sure. And she whispers to, she like beckons the blacksmith to come down to like her level. She's like, does it have what we discussed on the inside?
Exactly does. Take a look.
And I do, and I am just, I knew I was right. I saw your work in the window, and I just knew she's the one who's going to make my cane. You're wonderful.
I do good work.
You do good work. Now, okay, I know we had discussed payment, but I have just come back from a very profitable venture, so I believe we'll call it a 20% gift for your excellent work.
Oh, that is more than kind of you.
Yeah, this is a one shot. We're just throwing away money.
I know.
Now, the only request I have, and it is truly a request and nothing more, is that you let me see you work one of these days.
Nice.
Kira, you know her name to be, blushes a little bit, and she says, well, only if you let me buy you a drink sometime.
Oh, I could drink plenty, so just one, or do you want to buy me the whole night?
Jasper is just standing stone still off to the side next to you.
Oh, Kira, no, of course. I will absolutely let you take me out for a drink, and then I can see you work, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds delightful.
All right. And the big guy in the corner wants to know if you could make just like a little pocket chain for him.
Yes.
Oh yeah. She goes out some from behind the counter, and there's this big chest of drawers, and she pulls one of the drawers open, and it is full of chains, different lengths, different metals. You can pick one out to your fancy.
Do you do bracelets?
She opens up a different drawer. Bracelets.
Oh. Oh, we just got back into Shattered Shield, and I gotta say, it is so good to be back.
It's nice to be in the city.
You could not get good jewelry where we were. It was horrible.
Mm-mm.
It was real, just like whatever we could take off dead bodies. Anyway,
I like elbow his shin. Excuse you.
Sorry. We're
I-
mercenaries.
I
That
do
makes it
have all
less
sorts
weird
of
if you know that.
adventures, Don't you worry.
Yeah. And I pick out like a bracelet like of silver metal, and I also want a chain to match, and I would like both of those.
Excellent. The custom-made cane comes out to 25 gold, and the bracelet, it's like 5 silver.
I grab another one because I would like it. I want another one for the arm. So
Excellent.
hell yeah. This was positive. I hope your date goes well, and I just turn and start walking.
As I'm like following him out, I'm like, he said it, not me.
Okay. Bye, adventurers.
Bye, Kira.
I'm out front playing a sad, like, bluesy prison song on my harmonica out in the front.
All right.
And I walk up showing my bracelets, and I'm Valordian.
Oh, nothing wrong with bracelets, huh? Looking good.
These are good ones.
Yeah, they can do
just
some
going to-
damage.
You're just going to ignore my beautiful cane?
Yeah,
That's
well,
gonna
this was
ignore all
this
the
was
work
the
that-
introduction. Now the big show.
I just don't. You just got this wooden cane from a blacksmith?
You wanna feel how wooden this is?
I do.
I'm gonna swing it at him.
Make an attack roll.
Do I get like a dexterity save or anything?
If it hits your AC, it hits your AC.
It's a 12.
Yeah, you miss.
Yeah. As I bring it down, like next to you, you hear the loud clang of the wrought iron against the stone of the streets.
I'm just like, very cool cane. You could have just hit it on the ground and I would have gotten the same information.
But then you wouldn't have been as quick on your feet. You always got to be ready for an attack.
Very true.
You missed me.
Yes, because you were quick on your feet.
Okay, thanks for the test.
Hit me with it.
Yeah,
Nope. Okay.
hit him.
Okay.
He's the slow one.
That's a 24.
Well, you can grimace all you want. She got you.
Oh no, it's fine.
It's just 4 damage.
Nice.
He is
like-
unconscious.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
However, it was like my character only had 3 health points. You murdered me.
It's a long adventure, and we had
We
a
didn't-
long rest yet.
We haven't taken a rest.
Do you want to make a performance check for your harmonica song?
Of course I do. Unnatural 20.
It's pretty quiet, but there were a few people milling about. And do you have any hat or something in front of you?
No.
Specifically, no.
A couple people stopped and like went through their pockets, and then
And
Just-
I have my harmonica on the thing, so I just go like,
okay.
I'm not playing for money.
Well, you get a nice response for the very few people that are in this street.
That's honestly what I was hoping for. So I'll take that.
My arm is bleeding.
You asked me to hit you with it.
Oh, I'm not disappointed.
Okay, good. I'm not either.
I'm
That's a
also
good
not
hit.
disappointed. That was pretty great. On both of you.
All right. Well,
Did it hit your bracelets at all? And are they just like still good to go?
Oh no, I.
Oh no,
avoided the
they're
bracelet.
not bracers. They're bracelets.
Oh, they're little bracelets.
I just wear a lot of jewelry.
They're lovely.
Not
Yeah, they're like stone
yeah,
genasi.
do anything.
They're stone genasi, earth genasi who have like gems coming out of their skin. And you prefer to purchase the gems and put them on your skin, which I love.
Yes. Well, we all have
Support
our
your
little
local craftsmen.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm,
Well,
Buy
exactly.
local.
bedazzled and looking
And bedazzling.
cool.
And
What?
bleeding a little bit.
And retained.
Dazzled and bleeding. We head back.
Bedazzled,
Was there-
Bloodied.
I would like to do a perception check just to see if there's anything in the square, just to see what else is around. See if there's anything that might be interesting. I did bad. I got a 5.
I mean, it really is
A 6.
It's just an empty street.
kind of empty.
Yeah. I just go, well, all there is on this street is the fringed ferret and this blacksmith.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little afraid to ask if anyone's having any trouble.
Well, we shouldn't. We're on break.
I know.
I mean, you do
know.
know there
You're
is
right.
a bulletin board in the Rest and Crest Inn that has the quest offerings in search of,
Oh,
et
I
cetera,
almost
et cetera.
forgot. I haven't put up our return tally yet.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
we gotta go
bulletin
and
board, I've tacked like a little like note that says returns of the triumphant triumvirate, and I've been leaving little tallies on it.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
We
wins
should
and
go back and
losses.
see if we can get some soup and beer.
It's been blank days since.
Yeah, it's been blank days since they
Since
were...
we caused an accident at the bar.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm fucking down to head back to the bar.
Yeah. If there's nothing else to check out, then I would love to get back and set up before everyone gets back.
Yes.
Alright, that sounds wonderful. If you'd like to make another acrobatics or athletics, feel free to.
Fuck yeah. Still, is it advantage still or?
Yeah.
It's a
23.
13 this time.
I got a 23 as well.
The cane helped.
Yeah, you're just kind of stomping across.
You spin it like a helicopter.
Did somebody say they got a 3?
I got a
No.
23.
Oh, okay. Then all
Same
of
here,
you are
same
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make your way back to the inn. By this time, you assume the procession has long since over. And you enter the inn, and there are a few more people there. You instantly recognize the other owner of the bar, Ramos, who is Hank's husband, and their daughter, Ndidi, who Ramos is a half-orc man with salt and pepper hair and a beard, and Ndidi is a young Asimar with shockingly white hair that kind of just sticks and floats out everywhere, and she has silver freckles.
You'll have to forgive me. I'm not sure I know what an Asimar is.
It's
It's-
the half celestials, right?
Yeah,
Wait, I'm sorry?
it's
Half-
like a celestial being.
Oh.
Angel
Oh.
baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's the angel version of a tiefling.
Exactly.
Yes.
I immediately want to wave over Ndidi and start showing her my bracelets that I bought.
She
Look at these.
is very excited to see the three
Very
of you
good.
walk in. She runs up. Oh, those are nice. And you know, Ndidi loves to hear about your travels and all the magic things that you have done, and in return, she often has little magic tricks of her own that she likes to show you, too.
How old is Ndidi? Is she like a child or is she like a
She,
young adult?
She has grown a couple inches since you've been gone. You've been gone for like a few months. And she's about 12 years old.
Excellent. Okay.
Dee Dee, pretty soon you're gonna be taller than me. It's so good to see you. You know, once I get this tally mark here, I'm gonna tell you about this last adventure where we faced three-headed dogs.
That's 9 heads.
That's 9 heads.
That's
Oh
9
my gosh.
heads.
That's so cool. Oh
9
my
heads,
gosh.
12 legs.
We did kill all 3.
Now don't spoil the ending, Jasper.
I just wanted to give a content warning.
I mean, it seems like if we're here, then that's the case.
That's true.
Well, you know, maybe I could have tamed one and it's waiting outside, but
That's sorry.
you've already ruined the surprise. Let me just
Surprise,
look
we
at
killed a
this
bunch of
tally.
dogs.
Well, I'm more of a cat person, so.
Oh, well then I don't want to tell you what we did with all those cats. We left them alone. We gave them treats and we loved them.
Yes.
Good. Do you want to see what I learned how to do?
I've never
Yes.
wanted anything more. Yes.
Yes.
She holds up her hands. And there's nothing in there.
Those are just your hands, Ndidi.
And she closes them. And
Great trick.
she opens up her right hand. And inside is a small purple button.
Oh.
And she closes it. And then she opens her other hand. And the button is in there. And she shows you that it's gone in this one.
Well, would you look
Very
at that?
nice. That was very good.
That's some transposition magic right there. That's a high level spell.
I go. Do you want to see a trick of mine?
Yes.
And
Now, what age is the relative audience of this trick, Tavordian?
we'll see. And I
I
know
am
it's gonna
12
if it's an
now.
R-rated trip.
it's me shooting up heroin. I hold up my hands, and then I close them, and I put them together. And when I open them up, I cast Minor Illusion, and a small 1D version of Ndidi is standing in my hands.
She claps and she gets really close and touches it.
And her finger goes straight through it, and then it becomes fuzzy, and I go, well, don't touch it.
That was awesome.
And I blow it away.
That was really cool.
I could do a magic trick, but I worry it's too weird.
Do
okay.
it. Do it.
Do it.
Do
And I say, okay. Everyone stand back. I don't want to get anyone dirty. And
Steps
then
back.
Jasper holds up his glaive like this in front of his face, and you see just suddenly Jasper just like it turns into like a loose dirt silhouette, and then the dirt just falls to the ground, and he's gone. And then 30 feet across the room, he appears on the staircase.
That was so cool. Can you teach me how to do that?
I cannot,
Okay. I'll figure
but
it
I can
out.
do it for you again. I just learned to do this.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Dad, did you see that? And Ramos looks over from the bar and says in his deep voice, Ndidi, stop bothering them. Let them sit down.
No, this
No,
is
no,
the best
no,
part.
I haven't. Oh yes, he's not finished.
I put my hand to my mouth, and I do Ramos's voice, and I go, I'll stop bothering them, and blah 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 blah.
Ndidi puts her hand to her mouth and is trying to stifle a giggle.
Yeah, and I look over to Ramos and I wink a little bit.
He sighs but is smiling.
Shiro, do one of your tricks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't hit her with the staff.
I'm not gonna hit her with my cane. She hasn't done anything stupid yet.
Fair.
My arm's still bleeding, by the way. That's part of the trick.
Yeah. She can draw blood.
Ooh. Well, I had been kind of saving this for someone special, but I don't see anyone more special here than you, Indeedee. So, and just now, hold on. There's a very. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Okay, come here. There's a secret world in my shell. Yeah. There's an entire forest in here.
What?
Yes.
With little people?
Now, I'm sure you've seen your local magicians go ahead and pull rabbits out of their hats, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck yeah.
and I'm watching too, and I'm like, yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find one in my forest. I'm going to draw into my shell. And in there is where I'm keeping my hair familiar that I cast on the boat. And I come out and I say, oh, look at that. It ran right up to me. It knew you were here, Indeedee, and it wanted to say hi.
Oh. Oh my gosh. What's its name?
That's Lightfoot. It's a very good rabbit.
I'm a Lightfoot.
No, you're a lightweight. There's a difference.
And I do this again, and I do. Oh, no, you're a lightweight. There's a difference.
You've been around me so long, that's no longer impressive.
I'll say. It's impressive how long I've lasted near you.
It's impressive how long I've survived next to you. But anyway,
No, it's just
Indeedee, how do you
impressive
like
how long you've
Lightfoot?
survived.
Oh my gosh, I love.
Don't I know it?
I love Lightfoot.
we have a very Golden Girls vibe.
Yeah. We've got our Sophia. I'm trying to decide. I have to be honest. I have to throw in my gay card. I've never watched Golden Girls. I'm not allowed.
See if I invite you to my next cheesecake eating.
I'll meet you out on the lanai.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
Thank you. That's all I know.
Indeedee, you can hold on to Lightfoot for the rest of the evening.
Really?
That's a big
Absolutely.
honor.
Yeah.
Dads, I got a rabbit for the night.
I feel like you always win the magic trick off. Damn.
Well, I mean, I am a wizard, so it's kind of I am the most magical here.
Yeah, you should. If you didn't win,
If
it'd be
I lost,
upsetting.
that would be something, right?
Yeah. I thought Dirt Teleport was gonna do it this time.
Listen, let me be clear. I'm very impressed by your dirt teleport. I think that's going to be fantastic come the next mission.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Well,
Well, I'm here for beer and soup. Nice to see you again, Indeedee.
Goes off and plays with the rabbit.
I go up to Ramos and I'm like, that's a familiar. It's not going to shit on the floor.
Okay, good. She's been begging us for a cat, and we just don't want to take care of it. But
Right. Well, I think, when I come back next time, maybe there's going to be a cat in my shell. Who knows?
maybe, but I have a feeling she's been saving up her own money to just come home with one day. So we'll see.
I couldn't possibly know what you're talking about. And last time that we were here, I definitely put forth like 2 gold for the cat fund.
Yeah, I think we all individually dropped her a couple gold.
Excellent. Yep. They prepare a simple meal for you. Some nice soup.
Soup and beer.
Soup and beer. Some good fresh bread. Some vegetables and some more good beer. And you enjoy a pleasant afternoon. sun filters in through the small openings carved in on the tree, and it just makes the whole place very, very warm, and it smells like earth and wood and beer and that good tavern smell. And slowly people start trickling in as the evening comes.
Tortured, this description, by the way.
I know, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Just absolute.
It just close your eyes.
Ugh.
It's a balm for the soul.
No, it's not. I know it's not real. As immersed as I am in this game,
Right? I would love to be in
in
that
my
right
back of my
now.
head, just like, wouldn't you be killing to do that right now? I know exactly where I would be right now if I could go to a bar.
Oh. So, I guess
Too, I'd be at the Rest and Crest Inn.
the Rest and Crest Inn, the evening belongs to you.
So I guess we should discuss. We are going to allow ourselves one little bit of our normal jobs tonight, right?
Our normal jobs are fighting monsters. I'm going to be playing music.
But how do you normally fight monsters, Velortian?
I do it by casting spells at them.
Bye.
With your...
I mean, yeah, with my music. It's kind of my thing. It'd be like saying, "Oh, well, we normally walk around the dungeon, so let's just sit quietly in a corner and not move."
I mean, that's what he did for a very long
Like
time.
if you're gonna ask me to not play music, you might as well ask me to not eat, to not breathe, to not feel my own heartbeat in my chest.
Well, I understand that, but that's why we wanted to take this little trip, a vacation, if you will, from our normal lives to see
It's
how
a
we felt about it.
staycation. And-
Perhaps
and
you
I'm
will
gonna-
like it.
I'm gonna do the thing I love doing, which is playing music.
I will do the thing I love doing, which is standing by the door.
And won't that feel restful and joyful to you?
I don't really feel anything.
All right.
No, hold on.
We'll
Now,
continue
hold
not
on.
feeling anything over by the door.
All right. Cool beans. Yeah.
What are you doing, Shiro?
Oh, I'm gonna wait for someone to start some shit.
But like the cooler, typical bouncer, cooler guy on the
Mhm.
stage. Look at this. We're doing the thing again.
I am
Listen.
imagining there's one rocking chair kind of in a corner that you plop yourself in.
I hope it's like made out of metal and like reinforced.
Just like constantly creaking and against the wood of the floor.
It can't move from where it's because there's like an indent in the
Yeah.
ground.
It's been worn away. Just
yeah.
like-
Like it's on tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my goal then is just I'm just gonna stand by the door and keep an eye out for anyone trying to get in who looks like fucking trouble.
Yeah, and I'm gonna wait until we're at max capacity, and then I'm gonna really just show this place, really just blow this place off its ass.
God, do you remember max capacity and like being in there and like enjoying it and not worrying?
Oh yeah.
Stop.
Wow.
We have to stop. I'm just getting too sad. I'm getting way too sad.
4 people touching you in each direction, and you
Oh.
just being like, excellent.
This is fine.
Waiting for like 30 minutes at a bar to get a drink. God damn.
While there's like people on either side of you just getting drinks, and you're just like, ah, how much I would love to feel that frustration
I
right now.
know.
I know.
Well,
Well,
yeah, I post up by the door. People are filtering through. It's filling up. Some more of the staff arrives. The one you particularly recognize is your buddy Sebastian, who is a, I guess the only way to describe him would be a swole goblin.
Hell yeah.
Probably from, being a bartender, you have to lift heavy kegs and barrels all the time. So he is a short goblin with messy black hair. currently sporting an eye patch, which you don't really remember him having before. And he's got some cool tattoos up his arms. Will someone make me whoever would like to... You're at the door. Will you make a perception check?
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting into my fucking zone now.
Yeah.
Not my best one though. That's a 7.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's Sebastian with an eye patch, and he's coming in for a night of bartending.
When he walks in, I say, "I like your eye patch. That's a very good accessory."
Yeah, thanks. And he lifts it up, and he just has a black eye,
Like
Like
a black eye?
like punched or like
Yeah.
like
Colored.
punched.
Oh.
And I say, "Whoa, did you get into some scrape, Sebastian?"
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been Hank is kind of annoyed about this, but I've been going to some of the fighting pits down south quarters. And
Interesting.
you can make some pretty good money down there.
Interesting. Be careful doing those. Sometimes people who run those can be dishonest and
Yeah.
treat you unfairly.
Well, so far so good.
And they'll blow
You
up all
won?
the credit card buildings.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm doing good. People really don't want to bet on me, but I keep winning, so people do pretty good.
Well, thank you for the
Underestimating
tip.
betters in a fighting pit?
Yeah.
This sounds very good. Sebastian, you look swoller than ever.
And Shiro, you look older as ever as well.
I wish I weren't.
It's good to see you back.
Yeah, you make sure you come back not being able to see, get another one.
Oh yeah, I'm matching.
Get a matching set.
You should get one. You look really cool.
Ooh, wouldn't I look great with an eye patch?
Trip to the accessory stores tomorrow.
Oh, I want to need one.
Yes, people filter in. It's evening time. You want to try to dazzle some people?
Are we at max capacity?
My God.
Let's see.
The little showboats wait until everybody's in the door.
Yeah.
If
you were School of Glamour, you would too.
we're pretty full. We're probably not as full as it'll get, but you're welcome to wait, and there are other bands that will come and play. In the meantime,
well, I definitely want to. I'm definitely going to be playing. I'm not going to cast any magic just yet. But I want to play a little tune. I want to see if I can do some kind of check to see if I know like a story or tale that Ngata used to tell. And if I can weave that into a song.
Make a
You're asking for what cover to do.
Yeah, basically.
Make a history check for me.
Excellent.
While he's doing that, as people are like getting really crowded in there, can I make like any sort of check to see if is there anyone who looks like they're gonna start some shit before we get going with performances?
Yeah, I'll get to that after I do.
Cool. Yeah, I just didn't want to lose that. Yeah.
I got a 19 on history check.
Oh, absolutely. The thing about Ngata's songs is that they were all very simple, very memorable, and very easy to play and tell again. And that's why part of why he became so well known and popular is because the things he would say and sing were very easy to repeat and spread.
Then what I would like to do is I would like to cast Calm Emotions while I'm playing. And I want it to just be a simple song about being happy in sad times.
That's perfect. Yep, there's definitely one of his songs that covers that exactly. How does calm emotions work? Is it just automatic, or is there a wisdom save involved?
Everyone makes a charisma saving throw against my spell save.
Excellent. What's your spell save?
My spell save is 14.
Yeah. Anyone who's in range is
It's a
calmed.
20-foot radius sphere. Excellent.
I'm still amped to shit.
Excellent.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just standing at the door, just like,
Yeah. Calm emotions is really to get people to either not be charmed or frightened, or I can just make them indifferent to things. And I'm just gonna try to turn down the frightenedness of losing a public figure who's so important to people.
Yeah, that's nice.
And it's just a slow song that I'm playing on the harp, and I'm singing along with it, and it's just a nice, low, slow, sweet song,
hell yeah.
like honey.
That's nice. Will you make that perception check as he's
Yeah.
about to get started?
Oh,
Or
Hobart.
Hobart.
that's a 3.
I mean, it's not max capacity. There's a lot of people in here. It's bustling. And then make that performance check.
Oh, and a performance. Excellent. 26.
Excellent. Yeah, you watch as the bustle around our bard suddenly gets a lot calmer, and the bar gets a little bit quieter as everyone's listens in, and he starts singing this song that everyone knows, and people are kind of rocking back and forth.
And I say to everyone while I'm singing it, if you know it, sing along with me.
And yeah, people definitely are chiming in. And they nail it. Everyone knows this song with their natural fucking 20.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, they almost do better than I do.
By the end of the song, the whole bar is chanting along to the lyrics. I mean, they're simple. Everyone knows who this is. And everyone knows the songs, and people are latching arm in arm, and what was before kind of a melancholy feeling, the bar has a lot more camaraderie now, and people are less sad and more grateful that they had him while he was, and and a lot of what Ngata taught was that even in death, you're still there. You still have a presence as long as there were people that love you, which there always will be.
And that's kind of what I say at the end of it. I say, like, Ngata's body is gone, but he's
Destroyed.
here, ruined, just fucking wrecked. Throw it in the goddamn garbage.
You don't know what happened at that funeral.
Yeah. No, I say his body is gone, but he's in this room with us right now. And you can feel that. And I hold up a drink and I go to Ngata.
Dungata.
Well, that is just lovely, and I think that's actually a very nice place to take a little break. We're going to take a 10-minute break and be back here by 8:50, and we'll get going and see where these adventurers go off to.
Excellent.
Does that sound nice?
That sounds
All right, sounds
very
good to me.
nice.
Excellent. Stay tuned. We love you so much. Bye.
We'll be right back.
Now we're bears. Oh. Okay. Fabulous. Thank you for hanging out and waiting. And now we will get to the second part of this adventure.
I'm so excited.
You are still enjoying your time at the bar. Jasper is at the doors, keeping a scope and eye out. Shiro's still in her little rocking chair, and Valortian is plucking away and making merry. What would you like to do in this bar? Uh-oh.
Look at your strengths.
I'm proficient in it. Yeah, I'm just plucking away. I'm just now everyone's vibing in a way that I like, so I'm just providing background.
Lovely. That's very nice. Everyone else?
Oh, I'm just standing still by the door.
All right.
I'm keeping my eye out in the crowd, see if anybody starts to get a little rowdy.
All right. Then would both of you like to make perception or insight checks on the crowd?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Vibe check.
Thank you for letting me have my bouncers. This is I learned this from my master, Dalton. That's a Roadhouse joke, friends.
We're full of old references here. All right, I got a 12.
I got a 23.
Ooh.
I'm not looking. I was gonna say I'll roll. I'm not looking.
Yeah, with the 12, the bar seems to be doing all the nice bar things. There's music being played, drinks being served. There are a couple tables of people playing cards. And then with your 20 some odd more, you get a little bit more of a sense of how people are feeling. The people listening to music are kind of in a reverie of sweet memories, and the people at the bar are drinking good and bad ale, with friendly faces on. People in the car playing cards. Some look like they're having fun. Some look they are not having fun, probably because they're losing a lot of money. Some people look a little frustrated at the table. The general card playing stuff. You, with that 20 some odd, you watch one card player kind of point accusingly at another guy who holds up his hands and is like saying, I didn't do it.
Since
Classic
we're working,
cartoons.
I'm doing the thing we always do. I'm giving the sign to Shiro.
I'm not working.
You are working.
I'm literally playing.
Y'all are giving each other these eyes that mean the thing that you...
Oh, I'm not looking at any of y'all. I'm truly just living in the music.
I give kind of a little nod and I walk over to the table. Get up out of my chair.
Okay. You approach the table a little bit more, and the man pointing the finger, where did that ace come from? And the guy holding up his hands like, I swear I didn't do that. That wasn't me. And they're fighting back and forth, getting more and more heated.
Kill him.
Now hold on. Are you sure? Are you sure it's not just you're bad at cards?
A couple of the other guys at the table chuckle at that. Well, they're not great. And the guy holding up his hands, he goes, well, maybe. Well, yeah, but I don't cheat. I'm not a cheater. Gosh. And the guy pointing the finger stands up and pushes his chair back. And he's like, well, you literally just cheated. And they're fighting and both push their chairs out and begin rolling up their sleeves. And a couple other eyes are watching. You gonna step in, or are you just watching them?
Now, I think that you're being a little bit unfair. I don't know if I saw any cheating going on, but you're getting an awful out of hand for somebody who just lost a hand of cards. I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down, or I'm gonna make you calm down.
Calm down! This is the third time this week someone's been trying to cheat at cards with me. I'm sick of it.
The third time that anybody has tried to cheat at cards with you.
This week! Used to be a respectable place. We don't cheat here.
You're right, we don't. So maybe it's just that you're bad at it. Maybe, perhaps, and I know this is a little bit of a shock to someone like you, maybe the problem is you.
Make an
I'm like, the
intimidation
music's
check.
getting a little. I'm still like playing, but now I'm like keeping an eye on this, like, okay. Trying to get even more like, oh.
That is a modified 20 from Shiro.
Woo! Listen, I'm not trying to start trouble. It's just really freaking sick people thinking they can take advantage of me. And he sits back down in his chair and kind of crosses his arms. And
Well, I gotta tell you, I don't think anybody's ever taken advantage of me, and you know what? You know why? Because I make them wish that if they ever had, they'd rather have died. So you gotta make sure that you are putting up enough of a face that you don't look like anyone is gonna want to heck with you at all.
it's pretty good advice.
Yeah. So instead of moping and groaning about who cheated who and what cards you got dealt, instead, give them the meanest mug you got. And even if it's a bluff, that'll make them wish they hadn't played cards with you.
You're just giving this guy bad guy lessons.
He thinks this
And if that doesn't work, poison their drink.
If that ain't
Somebody
work,
poison the
take 'em out
watering
in the
hole.
back, grab your cane or whatever you've got.
Go into your shell. Get your familiar
Your killer
hand.
rabbit.
Yeah. Give it to a child. You get it?
You get it? We've all been there.
Live my experience.
My experiences are universal.
This poor guy rolled for his intimidation check and he got a 1. So he sits in his chair and he tries to wrestle up a little snarl as he glares at the guy he accused of cheating, and it just
All right.
his
Yeah.
cheek
get
kind of
into it.
like twitches, and it's not scary at all. But
Son, if you're gonna sneeze and then try to intimidate him.
well, fine, deal cards, and they deal another game and keep playing. But next time, I'm gonna frickin' slap you.
That's
Man.
right.
How's that?
Next time you don't. There you go. There you go. It's a little better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You've
Dang it. I was kind of hoping he'd throw punches at me. All right. I go back and sit down in my chair.
yeah.
I'm also a little disappointed when I see Shiro go sit down again. I'm like, ah, man. I thought for sure that was going to be like a thing. Oh, well.
I'm too good at making things not happen.
That's why you're the cooler.
At this point, another band files in and starts setting up on the stage.
Quietly.
There's a purple tiefling with cool short spiked hair. There's a gnoll in a canvas shirt with the sleeves ripped off, so it's just a very cool vest, and there's patches sewn all over it. There's a dwarf with a very, very big beard, and there's a little red-haired halfling in a homespun sweater thing, and they're
Oh,
setting up
Liz,
on the
come on.
stage, and they look like they freaking rock.
I was gonna say, I think I've seen this band on Spotify's like top 10 DIY bands.
You know, pretty good. They have an
I've heard
EP
some.
coming out.
I've heard some things about this band.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to, if they're setting up, then I'm gonna, while I'm plucking around, I kind of want to turn around and be like, should I introduce you guys?
Oh yeah. Lordian's
Okay.
back. Totally.
And so oh yeah, we do know these people then.
Oh yeah.
What's the name of this sexy purple-haired
you
tiefling?
know this wonderful band known as the Devil's Runaround.
Yeah, hell yeah. And I know the tiefling as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That is, of course, Agnes, the cool.
Well,
Agnes the Cool.
well, I don't know if you read this part in my character sheet, but one of my personality traits is that I'm a hopeless romantic, always searching for that special someone. And my flaw is that I am a sucker for a pretty face.
Oh my gosh.
So I just go, I go, it's good to see you again, Agnes.
Hi, Valordian.
Oh, don't make me creepy. Okay.
Don't creep.
I wasn't creeping. I just said hello. Okay, well, here's the Devil's Runaround, everybody. And I leave the stage.
Oh no! Try the knoll.
Yeah, the knoll will do it, and that's.
Oh yeah.
I have a feeling I've tried the knoll before.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That did not go well.
Everybody's been a ride on that old knoll.
They start playing, and it's very, very freaking cool. Oh yeah, they all rock the house all night long, baby. They play everyone's favorites. You got all the good ones. You got no bad ones, and you got some other ones too. Yeah, so the night goes on. People are enjoying their time at the bar. At one point, you see a very finely dressed tabaxi walk in and approach Sebastian, and they're having a little talk together. And you see him nod, and you see her pass a small little satchel to him, and they're chatting.
Can I insight check that tabaxi as they enter?
Mhm.
I'm getting everyone as they come in. Not this one though, 'cause it's a 7.
Yeah, you have no idea who this person is.
It's like
They're
cool.
very finely dressed.
I'm gonna roll on that one. See perception. See
Yeah.
if Shiro's put 2 and 2 together here. Oh yeah, that's a 17.
Oh, yeah. You see the Spexy is wearing a lot of jade jewelry. And a lot of the elements of their clothing have, like in the stitching or in the embroidery, a very fine green lining. And from the way they're interacting, you kind of get the sense that this is probably someone who owns the fighting pit that Sebastian has been fighting at. And so they're chit-chatting. And she walked in with 2 people that you presume are bodyguards.
Right. I'm gonna hop up out my grooved rocking chair and make my way over and
Your trolley chair.
Yeah, my trolley chair. It's like on those like roller tracks instead of like an actual rocking.
It's like a rowing machine.
Yeah.
Like strip.
Yeah, exactly. I walk up to
Yeah.
that section of the bar and I'm like, Sebastian, it's
Oh.
good to see you. You should introduce me to your friend here.
Yes, Sebastian, don't be rude. Introduce me. And Sebastian gets kind of like a little bit more proper and says, Shiro, this is Jade Rock, owner and proprietor of the Jade Ring, the finest establishment where people go to beat the hell out of each other.
See, now, I knew when you walked in here I knew that you ran a fine establishment. And I've been hearing a little bit every time I come back here, a little bit more about the Jade Ring. I think you and I should get to know each other just a little bit better because I believe you might have a bit of a ringer on your hands.
Is that so? And she checks you out and she takes in the cane. And she gives a little nod, and she's noticing some scars, and definitely picking up that you are quite a bit of an adventurer yourself. And says, I bet we might have something to talk about. You're part of the fearsome quintet,
You're close.
troublesome
It's
twos,
Oh, you're right there. It's the triumphant triumph.
the triumphant triumph.
Let's imagine we had 2 extra people that we lost. We're sort of just like, no, we're the triumvirate now. I don't like to talk about the 2 that died. It's kind of a bummer.
Really brings down the mood.
She scans the rest of the
Quarreling
bar.
quintet is what it is.
She scans the rest of the bar, and so she says, well, let me guess. 1, she points at you. 2, she points at the Earth Genasi.
Mm-hmm.
And 3, she clocks the bard with several instruments strapped to them.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Yeah, those would be my boys. They draw a lot of the attention, which I think you'll agree that misdirection is probably one of the more profitable advantages in a business such as yours.
I couldn't agree more.
I mean, if you think a goblin's gonna get you high odds, wait till they get a load of an old lady turtle. No one's gonna bet on her.
Oh. Yes. Well, stop by sometime. I bet we could work something out, get you up.
I do have one request, though.
Interesting. Yes.
It's less of a request, more of a stipulation. Something I want to make sure I understand before I go into it.
Of course.
Yes, this is not exactly an above ground sort of venture, I gather.
Well, in the sense that it is not in a basement.
Yes. Okay. So there's no safety measures in place. For example, if someone happens to, I don't know, shuffle off a certain coil.
Oh, no. We have very, very strict rules. Non-lethal. It's
Can I
okay
ask-
if they go unconscious for a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna make a request that if you find anyone who can just absolutely whale the crap out of me, let them. I'll sign any waiver you want. It'll be a great match if you could ever find it.
Are you asking me to arrange your own funeral?
If you can find me an opponent worthy of that claim, then I welcome any challenger. But I have not gotten to be 380 years old by finding worthy opponents.
Well, for the right price, that could be arranged.
All right. I understand. You're a businesswoman.
Come, we'll talk.
We will.
Well,
It
well,
was-
well.
Lovely meeting you, Jade.
Yeah, you gonna
And
fuck this
likewise.
guy, or are you? Are you gonna let him allow you to be
Oh
murdered?
no, Kira's got my heart. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I was there for that. The fire between you was pretty palpable.
Yeah.
that also might have been the forge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
She was very sweaty.
It was forging a bond between you.
Look at you. You're a regular wordsmith.
Yes.
It's
And maybe if the date goes well, you can hammer each other.
And
Is that good? Is that good?
what? Now
Was
hold
that
on,
one?
everybody.
get out
Excuse
the
me.
tongs.
Bing, 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 bing. And
Oh,
did
someone
you
need-
make a joke?
You can have your thirst
I'm capable.
quenched.
Okay, that's a little bit more of an involved.
We've been watching this show where
Terrible.
this terrible reality show where they make knives and then they have to like chop shit with it to see if they're any
My
good.
gosh.
And so I know more about forging. I've learned more about forging this week than I have in the rest of my life.
It is the most toxic masculinity.
Yeah. They all get their knives and they're all like they like chop shit like really cool and do slow motion. There's
What,
a
you're
part where they
saying-
chop into like paint cans.
God.
And Liz, what color were the paint cans?
Oh, red, white, and blue.
That's pretty tight.
You're telling me that a show about metalworking is full of toxic masculinity? I couldn't believe that.
It's called Forged in Fire, and there's only been one girl that I've seen on the show, and she got eliminated in the first round.
God.
So
There-
you have an open invitation to go to the Jade Ring, which you find to know is in the southeastern portion of the city.
All right.
That's pretty tempting. I mean, but it's not. I'm mulling something over. It takes me a very long time.
Yeah,
to-
as you're mulling, you're keeping an eye out on the bar, and you see people checking out the billboard, with posters, want ads, and such. You see,
must
yeah.
resist urge to crush evil.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I will.
If you want to do it at disadvantage, I can take out the cape that I bought earlier for you and kind of wave
No.
it.
That's a rule of my order. I'm not gonna break
I
that.
already forgot about the cape.
I'll never forget.
The wisdom, no, Shelia, the wisdom saving throw is actually pretty good. I am steadfast in my beliefs. That's at 16.
All right. You look at it longingly, but say no, you can't.
I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation.
But you see some people check it out, take things they're interested in, and it goes on. You see Ndidi is down at the bar, not like at the bar, but there's a family section, and you see her with a little book that she's either drawing or writing in. She has a meal of her own that she's eating.
She still got Lightfoot with her?
Oh, of course, absolutely. Yeah, just like hopping on the table around her.
hopping around, raising everyone's property tax.
Yeah.
Ignoring,
Oh my god.
ignoring surveys that say to decrease funding for certain police departments. I don't know.
Oh, no.
No. It's a beautiful rabbit that has nothing to do.
It's the rabbit we wanted.
Yeah. You mull between naming it Lightfoot and Preckwinkle, and you just went with Lightfoot.
Preckwinkle would be a very cute rabbit name, though.
Next time.
That's gonna be the next familiar.
Yeah.
It's better than that fucking snake you had before. Rom?
Yeah, Rom stuck.
Got stomped by an ogre.
Oops. Well, no, now it works for the emperor.
You're watching, you actually see, somebody was looking at the billboard and, then kind of looks around the bar and spots Ndidi and goes over and, like, talks with her, and she seems to, like, get excited, and, the person sits down at the table with her and starts talking. You see Ramos and Hank and Sebastian behind the bar doing cool bar shit. There's a game of darts going on.
Well, I mean,
Pretty dexterous.
I am somewhat curious about what the person's reading at the bulletin board.
I feel like the bulletin board is something we can check, and if we wanted to, there are quests out here for us.
I feel like if I looked at it, it wouldn't necessarily be violating the rules.
No,
It's hearing about things is not violating the rules.
Yeah.
not at all.
Well, purposefully reading them is different, but go off, King.
Well, if you're gonna point out the flaws, I'm gonna not want to do it.
I see.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to ask the guy that was reading them.
Yeah.
The one that went to talk to Ndidi, or another one?
Actually, no. I mean, I'm a little sorry. I'm hamstringing myself with my own character because I would not abandon my post. But if the guy happens to walk by me, then I'll ask him.
Okay.
I am gonna actually. I see you kind of keep furtively glancing at the bulletin board and like, and I
Don't stay strong, Jasper.
Jasper, could you come here for a second?
Who's going to watch the door?
I think we've got plenty of people in here. I think we're having a good time. I think you can take a 10-minute break.
And I walk over kind of sheepishly, and I this is why I really wanted a vacation. I immediately kind of fell into my old patterns, standing at the door, even not technically working as we agreed. But is there danger afoot? Evil?
Oh, no. In fact, I'm actually asking you to do another thing you're not used to doing. You ready?
Go on.
I'd like you to read all of these bulletins for me and let me know which one of them sounds interesting.
Define interesting for me.
You're just doing a favor for an old lady.
My eyes aren't so good, and I'm looking to see maybe what's involved in town. And
Are you being
something?
Are you being honest with him?
Oh, no. So I'll roll deception.
You don't even need to. I believe everything you say.
Yeah, you're pulling shit. Yeah.
Yeah. But my one big concern is I immediately say, like, Shiro, are you having trouble reading?
Oh, these eyes, they're gonna go around 390, 3.
These eyes.
We can get you assistance for that. Lenses or some sort of magic enchantment. We'll have to look into that. But if you'd like me to read you these bulletins, I will read them to you.
Yes, if you would.
Would you like me to read them to you in a radio voice?
Is this a service you offer now?
That's what I want.
It would just be fun to be like, this just in from across the board here and Shattered Shield. Old man Gumblebum has lost all of his sheep.
If you're gonna say Old Man Gumblebum, I'm gonna believe you're actually reading off Liz's notes.
If there's a Gumblebum, I'm going for it.
I can't use that one
so I guess-
anymore.
I just want to take a look at. I want to take a look at the bulletin board and see if there's anything that stands out to someone of my interests.
There we go.
Yeah, make an investigation or perception.
Okay. Oh, roll very well. So that is going to be with my -1 and 18.
Oh, excellent. This is a very standard bar bulletin board. There are quests, minor quests that are put up there. Some of them are for islands kind of a little bit out of the way, and you disregard those. You see several very skillfully drawn missing posters of cats. You see some in searches of like some people are looking for like someone to fix a wagon for cheap and like things like that, or they're like offering
Do the wagon.
offering handyman services. And you see I think the missing cats stand out the most. And you see there's a little, someone drew a portrait of Ngata, and that's up there, and it's like, we miss you, and there are some nice little messages for that, which is very lovely. And those would be the most pressing. A couple looking for exterminators. There's been like a rat problem, it sounds like.
Shiro, there is a lot of missing cats in the area.
Uh-oh.
Seems as though may I gather from reading the bulletins is the implication that someone is taking the cats, or there's lots of cats missing?
It's a lot of just it's missing cats, and all the posters are hand drawn, and you get the sense that Ndidi is the one drawing these posters. So you know her to be very interested in arts and quite an artistic person.
I was gonna say, with all these cats missing, it sounds like Ndidi's stealing them.
Well, as I'm saying all this to Shiro, I sort of am starting to take pause and be like, it seems kind of weird. Thought the whole thing was that Ndidi wanted a cat. Why would Ndidi be reporting on missing cats?
Well, I can think of a couple things. One, Ndidi's getting into some witchcraft and she's sacrificing cats for her rituals. But that's a far out theory.
That's a 10.
We hope that's not what it is.
We're gonna rein it back in. Next is that Ndidi is maybe making false posters in the hopes that someone will bring a cat that looks like the ones she's drawn. Then back from that, maybe people have just come in asking about cats, and cats have been on her mind, so now she wants a cat. She's been helping people draw cats. Maybe she just started to like cats.
It could also just be a bit where she's just drawing cats that are in the city, hoping that someone will bring her one of them.
That's what I said. The one where she's like, yeah, I'll just draw this cat, say it's missing, someone brings it, and I get a cat.
Now I have a cat. Yay!
Is this worth investigating further? Is this...
I mean, there's a lot that could go wrong.
She could get a cat.
Hey, you don't know if she's not the one getting the cats, maybe someone else is stealing these cats. And who knows what's that word? Evil they could be doing with these cats?
And there certainly would be exceptions made to our agreement to take a vacation from our lives if someone we personally knew was in danger of evil.
I would absolutely drop everything, including a vacation, if any of my friends were in danger.
Yes, that is a worthy reason to break the rules. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Performance on an eye roll.
Go for it.
A 25.
Your eyes fall out of their sockets.
You can roll your eyes all you want, but we heroes stand between the endless tide of darkness and the light. We must protect creatures of the light like our wonderful Ndidi and cats and dogs and small birds that have very fun, colorful feathers. These are the elements of the light and nature that bring this world meaning. I'm not going to talk now for 10 minutes.
Okay. Wait, now hold on. If you're gonna not talk for 10 minutes, aren't you gonna ask Ndidi about the posters?
Could you?
Okay, you did the thing for me. I'll do the thing for you.
Do you want my help or should I just be mingling?
You should help.
I mean, I'd enjoy your help very much so.
Excellent. And I turn to someone near us and I go, I'll be right back.
Oh, don't be too long.
The person next to you goes, "Who's that?"
He's that guy who played that banging song at the beginning,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He's that guy who made us all cry.
Yeah, that guy. I guess he's going somewhere.
And in a fun way this time. Excellent. Yeah, I'll go with you. Let's go
All right.
find Ndidi.
We'll walk up to Ndidi.
Yeah, you approach the table and you see then very clearly that she has a couple pieces of paper out and some drawing tools, and the person sitting across from her is describing to her his missing cat, and she is drawing it very well, like incredible detail. He mentions very specific like patches of color and fuzz, and she's nailing it. And yeah, that's what's happening. She looks up at the two of you and goes, "Did you make a song about the 9-headed dog?"
Do you want me to?
Yes.
Okay. I'll do that, but I have a favor I want you to do for us.
Uh-huh.
And I just want Ndidi to hear this. And I just sent you a message of what the favor is.
You asked her that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
But it costs a copper. And she looks at the guy too and says it's a copper, and he slides a copper over her for the cat drawing.
And I put down a gold piece. And I go
Quickly puts it away.
Yeah, and I go, yeah, just do them whenever you feel, do this whenever you feel.
Okay. Yeah.
And I go, so, but the cat posters, there are a lot of cats missing, huh?
Yeah, I mean, people always come in to post for missing things, and I've been drawing them for them, but
Seems like a lot of them are cats.
There's been definitely a lot more than usual. I've been trying to look into it, but I don't know what's happening, and it sucks. I really want to find them. People shouldn't be without their cats.
Absolutely not.
At this point, the guy leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here. Good luck. Well, actually, no. Before he goes, I just want to say I actually do want to talk to this guy as well. I want to be like, your cat went missing?
Yeah. Old Shrimpy. Just
Oh,
he always came back, and but he just hasn't been around in a couple weeks, and really miss him, you know?
What do you know, like, is there anything about how he went missing that stands out to you? Or is he just a missing cat?
I mean, the fact that he's missing stands out to me.
Mhm.
There's nothing I can
Where do you
think.
live?
I live in Upper Bent, which is where you guys are right now, near the docks and all that good. So he's from around here.
Excellent.
Hmm.
All right. Well, Ndidi is one of the best out here. So if she's got your cat on the poster, somebody will find it.
Well, I hope so. Well, is there anything else I can?
All right. Bye.
Okay. God. And he takes the
Bye.
book and adds it to the bulletin board as he goes.
I'm gonna walk up to Ndidi and be like, "Hey, kiddo, how's the little hair treating you?"
So good. He's so cute.
Yeah, that's a real sweet.
So nice.
Just the teeth and the ears. Oh, nothing better. Hey, I got a question for you.
Well, I've got an answer.
Oh, good. These kitty cat posters are very nice. You're a wonderful artist. I'm so glad to see you improving.
Thank you.
Have has anybody been reunited with their kitty? I hope so.
Not
No.
yet.
No.
At least
Okay.
not that they've come in and told me. And
Right.
usually they come take down the posters if anything's not needed anymore.
And that hasn't, there's still a whole lot of posters up, I see. Hmm. Well, kiddo, we're gonna keep a lookout for any kitty cats that we see walking around the city. I'm sure we're gonna find one or two of them at least, if not a whole bunch of them. And maybe we'll find an extra one.
Would you? I've been trying to look too, and I have not found anything. And she goes into a pocket and she pulls out a small stack of paper where she had redrawn all of the cats, and she hands you a little visual ID of all the missing cats so far.
Now, I'm used to seeing a whole lot, at least a couple cats roaming around the streets. Have you seen any of them lately?
I mean, there's always cats. And every time I do see one, I look and I check, but it's never that one or the whenever one that's missing.
Well, we'll keep our eyes peeled. I'm sure we're gonna find them. We're the triumphant triumvirate. We ain't ever seen a quest that we ain't finished.
Ever.
Excellent.
Yeah, while this is happening, I would like to do an investigation of the board and see if these cats have anything in common.
Okay, yeah. Roll an investigation.
19.
Ooh. You gather with information on the cats that they're all missing from the general area that you came in around the docks in Upper Bent, and there's nothing. All the cats they're cats. It's not.
Yeah, they're all just cats, but yeah,
they're all definitely cats. All very loved by their owners. Some of them have
really cats.
little stories or not stories, but descriptions, and and all of them, there's this commonality that they were well loved. They them going missing is very, very out of character for the cats. Them not coming home is very out of character, and they haven't been seen in the past 2 weeks.
Well, I hate to say it because I know that Jasper's gonna get all up about it, but this seems pretty damn evil.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could just be a fun little mystery.
I would welcome any sort of interpretation where a bunch of well-loved cats going all missing in the span of 2 weeks is a well-loved mystery. I welcome that interpretation.
Maybe someone just loves cats.
I will say,
And after
with that investigation check and looking at the other things on the board, you do notice there's similarity in locations from where the cats are missing from and where people are asking for exterminators.
Oh no.
So the exterminators are killing their cats.
No, I think someone's turning these cats into monsters, and these monsters are going around and.
Oh, exterminators! I thought it was like mouse exterminators. You're absolutely right. Someone's these cats are being turned into monsters.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, some of the exterminators are all like, they specify like rats, rodents, or just something's been getting into their shit.
Oh,
and after Jasper, after being quiet for so long, finally speaks up and says, could both of you follow me for a second?
Of course.
I could follow you for days.
And I sort of bow weirdly to Ndidi, and I head out the front door. And then when we get out there, I say, I need your help. I need to find a cat.
I think we all do, bud.
Yeah, that's
No, but just like any cat. Just any cat right now. I have an idea.
Oh, hey, hold on. I'm gonna run back and I'm gonna approach Ndidi and I'm be like, sweetie.
Uh-huh. Do you have a story for me?
Unfortunately, I don't have a story for you tonight. I'm gonna have a different story for you, but I just got the call from the forest, and Lightfoot's needed for a special mission.
all the aldermen are calling.
And they are not happy.
Some of them are not happy but willing to go along, but others are pretty pissed.
Others are pretty mad. I'm gonna need Lightfoot.
She nods solemnly.
I know. And
if it's
hold
important.
on. Before and I hold the rabbit up to my ear. Oh, no, I absolutely agree. Lightfoot says that he had the most fantastic time and that you are probably the most wonderful person he's ever spent time with.
Oh, he flatters me too much.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful night. Make sure you get to bed right on time, okay? I don't want
Okay.
Ramos to be yelling at me.
Okay.
I don't want your parents to be yelling at me.
You have to go
so I
bed and
go
brush
outside.
your teeth.
While she's in there, I'm just standing outside with Jasper, and I'm like, so, busy night? Or,
I mean, busier than, yeah,
yeah. Yeah, what'd you think of the song?
it was nice.
Yeah, I was pretty pleased with
Very
how it went.
somber. It was
Yeah.
very somber.
Well, it was a somber mood.
Yeah.
I've seen now they've got a little more harsh vibe in there, which people seem to be digging.
Yeah.
All right, I got the
Sounds
rabbit.
good.
Turn this rabbit into a cat.
Hey,
I take the hair, or the rabbit, because I know that they're different things. I take the rabbit and I sort of like make it dissipate with the well, because it's a magic familiar, and then
twist it.
oh god, yeah, we didn't know that.
Lenny.
Shiro's actually loves animal cruelty. It's weird that I made that part of her character and didn't say anything about it.
Run a little spice of that sugar.
Just
I
wanted to
love the
pet the
thrill.
rabbits.
No.
just a sweet old grandma that tortures animals.
Doctors hate her. You'll never believe what this grandma does
God.
with rabbits.
She looks at Jasper and is like, "How fast do you need this cat?"
I mean, I don't need your cat. I need a not to be rude, but a real cat.
I wish you would have told me that before I went and took this little girl's familiar away.
Oh, I thought you were getting the rabbit to be a cat lure.
Oh,
Does
I
this work?
guess.
And I cast a minor illusion of a cat.
Say, well, no. And I remind maybe my comrades are not familiar with this, but I can talk to animals.
Oh,
Oh.
I can talk too. They just don't get it. It's like talking to plants. It helps them.
Yeah, well, but I can actually do it. That's what
Gotcha.
I'm saying.
You need us to find an actual kitty cat for you.
Well, I could have my familiar go around and make nice with all the kitty cats.
I like this idea.
Yeah. So it's gonna take me a minute though. Might require some more small talk, and you seem to be heading that way.
Sure.
I'm gonna do my little ritual here, okay? And then I start casting Find Familiar.
I think the dynamic of this group is definitely that whenever someone is doing something, Jasper just stands there silently with his arms crossed. Just...
And I'm just like, indeed, he's doing pretty good at making posters.
Yes.
They're honestly, the artistry in them is, it's impressive. I wonder where she gets it.
I've always thought that Hank was very artistic.
Yeah,
Doesn't he do the boards with the sandwiches?
I mean they're both pretty artistic, but yeah, I mean he does the sandwich board, and that's fun. That's cute. Ramos is a little bit more of a stick in the mud, though, right? He's a little bit more of the business dad.
Okay, thank God I'm done. God, that was the longest 10 minutes I've ever seen in my entire life. And there's like a little cat that like crawls out from my shell.
Oh, lovely. So you have
Okay.
a fake cat.
Yep. The
I went
cat,
from Lightfoot to Lightpaw.
Light Paw.
Nephew, just get out of town.
She's gonna go. She's gonna like sit down on the ground and like put her senses into the cat and have the cat run around to try and find other cats.
Oh, very good.
Fuck yeah.
I can't.
Make a perception check for your cat.
Ooh, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna do something real quick because I forgot that I would need this. Oopsies.
Yeah.
If I was gonna have a familiar, maybe I should have prepared a familiar. Interesting.
Sorry, if I was going to do a cat quest, I should have probably looked up the stats for cat.
Okay, so cats have advantage on perception checks.
Ooh, lucky ducky.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with that. All right, that's gonna be with the cats, it's gonna be 14.
All right. Yeah. Your familiar cat takes some time and is going around, does a big loop around the tree and goes over to another section across the canal and is rooting around and doesn't find any cats. There's a few rats that scatter when they see the cat, and they kind of go over the edges of the canals when they scatter. No cats.
Can you have your cat catch one of the rats? Because Jasper can talk to that.
A rat would do. They're
All
not
right.
as fun to talk to, though.
Nah.
With my eyes closed, I'm like, we're kind of out of options here. There aren't any
fish.
cats I can see.
Frog, a lobster, a zebra. A pig.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's a zebra.
Yeah, go get that zebra.
Oh, here it is. It's a zebra. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was just the reflection of a striped cat. And it's my striped cat.
Oh.
Interesting.
Listen, I'm not used to walking around in a cat's body. I don't see things like a cat normally does. Anyway,
I'm not used to walking around in a cat's body, she screamed normally.
this is D&D. There's like walking like stone people out here. Someone's bound to scream, I'm not used to walking around like a cat. So I'm gonna see if I can't find a rat of some kind. Well, I saw the rats, right? They scurried away.
Yeah, they scurried away, and they seem to all kind of go over the edges of the canals and climb down them.
I'm gonna climb down into the canals then.
All right.
This whole time I'm just like, yeah, indeed, she's really. You saw how much taller she got.
Yeah. To climb into the canal, you'll have to get a little wet.
Yep.
Or you
Just
can,
drink a beer.
you look over the edge and you see that there are like little tunnels that lead into some of the edges of the banks.
I'm gonna walk in. Yeah.
You want to go in?
Yeah.
You can probably easily enough, after some searching and some, like, you are in the canal if you want to do this. Are you other two joining?
Oh no. I'm my senses are in the cats, and I can.
Oh,
direct it.
okay.
Yeah, the kitty cat's roaming around in the dirt.
Yeah. So the cat, oh yeah, definitely cat size, and goes in and finds a tunnel. It is pitch dark. And goes in.
Yep.
All right, and they make their way in. Make another perception check.
All right. That's a 22.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo!
I
Yeah.
am surprised to learn the cats don't have dark vision.
Yeah, right?
It's a weird thing. Okay, yeah.
I mean, I guess they're not magical, but
That's true.
Still.
But,
Yeah. So
but
your
yeah,
cat
22.
crawls into this tunnel that just kind of dives into the sides of these
It
canals.
does, cats do have advantage on perception checks that rely on smell.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been doing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, it smells like Rat City down here, for sure. Very, very strong, very pungent, and you can like hear little squeaks off in the distance. And you make your way in, and the tunnels kind of get a little larger, and you see that there's several that join in as they progress inside. And all the while there are rats streaming both ways through the tunnels. And do you keep going?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go get them.
All right. You push in more, and there are progressively more rats. Not thrilled that there's a cat here. And the rats are getting a little bigger.
Oh,
Ooh.
you got some big boys downstairs.
I'm gonna. Oh, I don't know. I'll make an intimidation check.
Oh,
As the
hell
cat.
yeah.
Yeah, as a
Yeah.
cat. Ugh. It's not great. It's a 7.
Less intimidating, more attention calling.
No.
And there's a big pile of rats that are coming your way.
Well, nice to meet you, folks. Time to hightail it. I'm gonna run and see if I can't grab a little small rat
Does
on the
a
way.
13 hit your cat's AC?
Ooh, good question. It does.
Okay. I don't think cats have very many hit points. What am I hitting?
Wait, hold on. Let me see about familiar HP.
Yeah, that's probably different than just a regular cat.
Just want to make sure. Cat. Yeah, I'm gonna add that.
Oh, familiars have statistics of their chosen form.
Dang it. Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. I do have a speed of 40 though as a cat. Does that matter at all?
I'll say, as you walk in, there's a bunch of rats, and they cover you for. They would have given you 3 points of damage, but running away will half that.
Okay. Which goes to 2 damage.
Which goes to, I'll say, we'll round down.
Okay.
Because
Very
I am
kind.
kind.
You are a kind and benevolent DM, Liz.
Thank you, my liege.
Oh God, I bow
You may
to
keep
you.
your cat.
You may
Yeah.
keep your cat.
The cat comes running back to me, and I'm like, okay, so, interesting. There's a lot of rats down there.
In the sewer?
No, like big rats,
Big boys, eh?
big boys.
Interesting. Up ahead?
Yeah, down in the little canals there.
Were you able to catch one of the mice?
No,
Dang.
they got
King.
me before I could run. They slashed at it.
Could you?
I
But
feel as though we must go investigate.
Yeah, Jasper, could you go and just yell into that hole and see if you get a response?
now wait, hold on. What I wanted to say was there were a lot of
I'm
different
so sorry.
tunnels coming in from down in that nest.
Oh.
And those tunnels maybe could be where they're trying to where all these people are saying that all these rats are coming out.
Hmm.
We could be solving 2 problems at once.
Very much could.
I say we climb down into the canal and smash rats.
Sounds good to me.
I'm not much of a rat smasher, but I'll get in there.
But I am today.
Smashing rats is much like smashing anything else.
Like pumpkins.
That's smashing a rat is just like smashing anything else, except it's alive and sad.
Crunchy.
I'm not much of a killer. I haven't given you guys a look at my spell sheet. I can
You'll
do
just
some
have to
damage in
dazzle the
there.
rats.
Yeah. Oh, I know what to do with them.
Give them the old rat soul,
Oh.
dat soul.
I gotta go, everybody. That's my time.
Rats off to ya!
All right, Meadow. I'm giving you a point of inspiration for that.
Yeah.
Well earned.
Jeepers
Oh,
creepers.
thank you,
To that. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm gonna do if we get down there, so I'm in.
All right. You climbing into the canal?
Oh, yeah.
I'll take point.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Well, yeah. If you want, I can be in the front for a little bit, but if we want, I can walk in the front and I can cast fear and make them all get away from us.
Oh.
What do we want? But do we want them to run?
I mean, do you want them to be on you?
I can make them talk.
Ways.
I can make them talk.
That's true. I mean,
Jasper Bossa, pet detective.
oh, no.
You know what, Jasper, get down in there and get nasty.
Jasper Bossa, pet detective, is a lot less transphobic than Ace Ventura, pet detective, and for that I fully support.
All right, yeah, this is our remake Ace Ventura with Jasper Bossa, a D&D character from a one-shot campaign.
Man,
Listen, it's gonna be far and away better than what they came up with. So
the 90s were amazing and terrible.
oh, God.
Golly.
It's truly Oz, the great and terrible 90s.
That's literally what you can say about all of time.
It's true.
I'm ready to hop down.
Even this
into,
Get down
present
in there.
day.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
hop down into the fucking zone. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's
You
get.
splash down into the canal. You can touch bottom. It's not deep. if you're investigating the sides of the canal to look for a Earth Genasi-sized hole, you may do that.
Oh, yes. My size.
I mean, if it's stone, then you can just meld through it.
Did you say investigation?
Yeah. Because you'd have to kind of feel for it.
Yeah, that's going to be a 9.
Okay. You put your hands around, reach into one hole and feel some rats squirming around.
I want to grab one.
Okay, yeah, make a
Hell yeah.
I'd say strength or dex, your choice. What's a normal grapple thing? These are things DM should know.
Athletics.
Athletics, typically.
Athletics, yeah.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you're more athletic than that rat.
Well, it is a 15.
Woohoo! Yeah, you snatch one.
Cha. And I bring it out, and I hold it to my face, and then I cast Speak with Animals.
Instantly, you hear, "Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!"
and I reassure it immediately. So I say, hold on. I just wanted to ask you some questions. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
I'm holding it like it's a microphone. What's the deal with cats missing?
Ow! My little rat ears.
No, but I hold it at a proper distance. I'm kind to animals as an Earth Genasi, and I'd say, we've heard rumors of more rats than the humanoids above are used to, and missing cats. What can you tell us about that?
A lot of us, we go all over the place, and we go up and we look for the cats, and I don't grab them because I'm very little.
Who tells you to do this?
Just the big one.
How big is the big one?
Oh, like you big.
If the big one was not in charge, would you leave the cats of the city alone?
Probably.
And I tell it, it says, reminded of the power of the nature goddess of this realm. And sorry, I've forgotten the name.
Hopna, I believe, is the goddess of nature. The god of
Right.
nature. I don't believe that they have genders either.
Also true.
Afna, the god of nature. And I say, there is a natural order, a balance to things, and cats and rats exist in a delicate balance. What can you tell me? Is there something different about this rat that's different than you? Why is it so much bigger?
Big. Big as you can. Like you can grab things and he's just a lot bigger and brings us cheese.
And I turn to the others and I say, sounds like we have a humanoid responsible for this. This is not the actions of a creature. This is the actions of human greed.
Okay, that makes things easier. That's less animal cruelty and more in our realm.
And then I say the rat. I just want to ask one more question, then I'll let it go because I don't want to make it uncomfortable. I say, where is this armed rat?
Where's Rachel?
Yeah, can we trust him?
I'm the rat man.
Inside and underneath. Where all the rats go.
If you show us, I will give you a reward.
Make a persuasion check on this rat.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Persuade this rat.
Well, they say the paladin is supposed to have high strength and charisma. Guess what Jasper doesn't have?
Charisma.
Oh, not too bad of a roll, though. So that is 15.
Yep.
Against a rat, I think you're gonna do fine.
Yeah.
At the
Well,
-4.
What if the rat got a natural 20 and was like, "Fuck you"?
Then I would turn and throw it like a baseball into the canal.
All right, bye.
Oh my gosh.
Treat now.
Oh, treat first. Hell yeah, this rat's a baller.
And then what
Payment
I
up front,
what I-
bitch.
what I'm going to offer it is I'm going to say that there is delicious food to be had because there's a big party going on at the Resting Crest Inn, and so their trash cans are loaded with scraps.
Okay.
More people than usual. It's a funeral.
They're gonna have a whole bunch of lasagnas and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, tater tot casseroles, all the hot dish you can grab.
Oh my god.
Grab.
Wow.
Well, we were introduced to a rat with hands just now.
Yeah.
I love him.
You big won't fit in my tunnel, but bigger tunnels below.
Sounds like me on a Saturday night.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but, well, this is an important clue.
Yes, that we won't fit in this tunnel, but there are tunnels.
That we can fit in.
In water.
Water.
Haha, I don't have a
Deeper.
problem with that.
Okay.
Make
Friends,
better
we died.
investigation checks.
Yeah, if we need someone to do investigation, I'm pretty good at that.
I got a 12.
Oh, we're rolling those now. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, sure, I'll roll one.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, go with the 22.
You now that you're getting your footing in this canal, you're noticing that as the holes go deeper, they get bigger. And so up at the top, they're very small outside of the canal. And then in the canal, they open up and you feel much larger, humanoid fitting sized towards the bottom. So you would have to go under to get in.
Wizard, are you able to make light at all?
You overestimate my spell shaping capabilities. I am a combat wizard.
God damn it, I knew I should have chosen dancing lights.
I don't have lights either.
Yeah, unless we want to run back and get a candle, we're gonna go in there in the dark.
No, we're underwater.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. We do have to go underwater.
which is not a problem for me.
Yeah, well,
Let's fucking rock and roll.
let's do it, baby.
Yeah,
I got
get-
something for us once we get into the sewer.
perfect. I'm gonna dive underwater and I will be good not to breathe for an hour.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Turtle shit.
Are turtles like adept at swimming? Like, you can go even faster in water, right?
You know, I think I have a swim speed.
You
Yeah,
probably do.
I'm just like flumping down to the water. I don't give a shit.
you might be
Let's do
pretty
this.
hefty. Yeah, if I can hold on to you, I will.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not seeing a swim speed, but I can just hold my breath underwater for an hour.
That's fair enough. So I think everyone make an athletics or acrobatics.
Hell yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Turtles aren't natural swimmers. I just found out.
Nope, but my acrobatics on that was 24, so it's not like I'm bad.
I got a 24 as well, actually.
Excellent.
Well,
I-
look at that.
I got a
Yeah.
13.
Okay.
Grab
Looks
on,
like
bud.
halflings are the non-natural swimmers then.
I'm a little baby.
You know, good enough. You find your way underneath, and is Turtle. I'm forget everyone's name. Shiro, Jasper, then Lorden?
Excellent.
Excellent. Yeah, you find your way in. It is pitch black. It is full of water, and you go in, and you're kind of just blindly pulling your way through this small water-clogged tunnel. And
We should have sent the turtle in first, just wander around, figure it out.
Yeah.
But we're all in it now, baby.
yeah,
We're the
go,
fucking
10.
Merc. I love it.
20, and then at 25 feet, you go up, and there's a pocket of air.
Excellent.
Nice. Nice.
Still very dark.
Is it stinky?
So stinky. Smells like rat poopy and pee pee.
No, poopy pee pee.
Nasty.
That's the worst two things.
Not even close, but
It's pretty bad.
Listen.
it's pretty bad. I'll totally agree with you. The moment we land in the middle of the sewer, so we're like up in like an area where we can all breathe and stuff.
Mhm.
It's just like an air pocket.
Yeah, it's a very, very small chamber, and there's more tunnels.
Well, I hold my glaive to my face, and you see me muttering some sort of prayer to the god of nature, and I have now cast Pass Without Trace on all of us.
Ooh.
Oh.
So
For the next hour,
everyone
we all get plus 10 to our stealth checks.
adds- Very
yeah.
nice.
Hey, I'm just gonna ask. I now have a plus 18 to my stealth. Do I need to roll if I'm running stealth?
You are a
You can still get a
slinky
1.
turtle.
That's true. I could get a 1.
Plus
so I'll roll
18!
19 still. It's not perfect.
It's not perfect.
You could be stealthier.
I could. It's not
Damn.
plus 20, but
I hope you get a
Fuck
natural
yeah,
20.
plus 18.
Yeah.
That fucking rules.
This character's wild.
I love her so much.
Yeah, this is when you need to start rolling all your 2s and 3s.
Yeah.
Hey, this is big for Jasper because I get a -2 to my stealth rolls, and I have to roll them at
Ooh.
disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
And I,
Are you
Now-
wearing big like metal
Big boy
armor
armor.
and swimming?
Big boy armor.
Okay.
Well, you made it in. You're in this air bubble.
I rolled the athletics check.
It's not pleasant. There are rats falling on you.
Oh, it's
falling
like that
at
scene
you.
from Indiana Jones, the
It
third
is-
one.
Yeah. I mean,
Ah!
this is where you're in Rat City, baby.
The rats are just climbing on the woman and she's just screaming.
It's an air pocket, and so you're still
She's a
like,
Nazi.
Yeah,
chest deep in
Yeah.
water.
she deserves it.
all right.
Okay. We cannot see in here, right?
That's gonna make things a lot
You've,
harder.
you've argued we can't see, and you've argued I should have drowned. You want to dig our graves a little deeper, man?
Here,
I'm
you know
sorry.
what?
I just
I'll
want to
go-
play this correctly.
I will go and, feel out ahead for a good path.
Oh, we have other senses. Like we can listen to see if there's noise
Sure.
coming from a certain direction.
We can
Sure.
also light torches.
Did you bring a torch?
I mean, we're D&D adventurers. We always have packs on us, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that
but
sort of
we're like
what it is?
we're like swimming in water.
Oh, the torches. I mean,
Got the oil on them, don't they?
mhm.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're called- you're
If
called-
Liz
no,
will
you're
allow it, then I'll do it.
Absolutely, I'll allow it.
Excellent. Light up some torches. Light them up.
I'll light up a torch. I'll at least have one torch going. It's not. We don't all have to hold torches, but I'll hold a torch.
I'll hold a torch for you.
Torch.
I'm
lights
walking
up
like
this,
I'm the fucking Lady Liberty.
a very small air chamber with lots of other tunnels of various sizes. And there is one that you could not walk through, but kind of crouch through.
How tall is it? Can I walk through it?
Oh yeah, you're fine. I always forget.
Doo, doo, doo.
All right, let's go that way.
All right. You are walking, and there are rats all around. There's littler tunnels that go off into the sides where rats are pulling in and out of. Make that fun little stealth check for me, everybody.
Hell
And if you get a
yeah.
natural one, I'm gonna laugh so hard at you.
Oh darn! I only got a 24.
Jeepers creepers.
I got a 12 with my own plus 10.
I got a 33.
Okay.
See, I only got a 24.
Okay. Hobart, you got a 12?
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh, well, you first. You first.
yeah, you are, you're making way through these tunnels, and you get the feeling that you're definitely in the right direction. This is a tunnel that leads somewhere for sure. But the rats don't seem to really pay you any mind as of right now. You push your way in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I would. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my. I'd like to use my paladin divine sense.
Ooh.
My eyes glow briefly a slaty gray as I see with the eyes of my god, and I know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead up to 60 feet away.
Mm.
Special fiend
Well,
or
you do-
undead.
You do see my little cat.
Yeah.
Just like hanging
Yeah.
out with Michelle.
So does that
Michelle?
include Fae?
It does not include Fae. It just says celestial, fiend, and undead. Let me check because I am the nature paladin, and that which is Wrath. I know I have another thing that's specifically for Fae, but no, not this one.
Okay. Yeah, then nothing lights up. Not to
Little
play my
kitty.
cards.
That's good. That's good news.
Yeah. No celestials, fiends, or undead in here, except this little one.
It's a bunch of little rats. Yeah, you push your way and you make your way into. By this time, you're out of the water and it's just muddy, gross ground. And there's another chamber that you can stand up in, so it's pretty large. And you walk in and you see. One very large shape in the corner, and again the floor is just rats.
God.
You wanna say something to it, or you want me to just go in?
Say something to what?
The shape in the corner.
Oh. Hello.
Well, there's my answer.
As you call out to this bundle, it turns and hisses at you, and the firelight gleams in its angry eyes, and you see a giant rat snarling at you, and it goes towards you. Roll for initiative!
Yeah, hell yeah.
Here we fucking go.
Let me know when you're ready, lizard.
All right.
Hell yeah, time to get out my magic spells.
Pencil. There we go. Valordian, what did you get?
I got a 13.
Excellent. Shiro.
12.
Ooh. Jesper.
11, actually.
Oh.
Fucking flush here.
That's incredible. Very good. Valorian, you're up. What would you like to do with this giant rat coming at you?
Please let me know if you cannot answer this question, but are the other little rats fighting us as well, or is it just the big guy?
You don't know.
Excellent. in that case, I'm going to cast Confusion on the big guy.
Okay.
And each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw when you cast the spell or be affected by it. And I'm gonna choose for the big rat to be on the edge of the sphere, so it encompasses that and like 10 feet around it.
Okay.
So I get 10 feet of the space in front of the rat as well.
All right, and that's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Does a 12 hit your DC?
It does not.
All right. So what happens
mine
to
is
this big
4.
rat?
Well, now we find out. On its turn, I guess I roll to see what happens on its turn. So I have to roll this D10, and there's a table in here.
Excellent.
So I got a 6, which means the creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Whoa. Okay.
And this spell is concentration, and it lasts up to 1 minute.
Excellent. Da-da-da-dun. Shiro.
All right. So first, is there any like stone around me? Like the stone walls or anything?
Yeah, there'd be stone. I think
Okay.
the walls are earthen and stone and...
Perfect. I am going to pull out my cane. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I get to use this today. And I am going to draw the sword that was hidden within my cane
Hell yeah.
and smack it against the wall.
There
And
it
it
is.
reverberates with this like beautiful sort of like hollow singing bowl sound. And as it reverberates, I can just feel my body just becoming faster and quick, like more dexterous.
Yes.
And I have started my blade song.
Yes, we have.
Excellent.
Yes.
And that is my bonus action. And for my action, I'm just gonna fucking thwap the rat creature with a green flame blade.
Ouch!
Ooh, hell yeah.
So let's see here. Oh my gosh, why is my mouse deciding to be like this today? Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Does a 17 hit its AC?
Oh, yeah!
All right. So we're going to roll damage on that one. But then we're going to do another little damage thing. So that's... Ooh, this is where I'm rolling my 1s and 2s.
There we go.
So it's going to take 3, 5... It's going to take 5 points of slashing damage.
All right.
But then the rat next to it, whatever rat next to it, is going to have green flames leap to it, and it is going to take 4 points of damage.
Okay,
Cool.
very good.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, I just used my spell. I almost forgot to knock off my spell slots.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Wonderful.
Hell yeah,
Jasper.
green flame.
All right. Well, now this is Jasper's time to shine.
Yeah.
Jasper is going to sort of grab up his gundao, and he just starts spinning it, and he is going to approach the giant rat and make his first attack on it. That is going to be a 15.
That hits.
Okay, that is max damage. That's 14
Nice.
slashing
Woo!
damage. And then
this giant rat crumples beneath you.
Can I do a stylistic thing that's just for fun?
You absolutely right.
I would be happy to roll for it too. So I took for Jasper. He took the feat of Polearm Master.
Yes.
So whenever he makes an attack with his polearm, he can then use the back end of it, the wooden shaft, to make a strike. And so I'd like to slice the head from the rat and then bat it like a baseball.
That is very cool.
God,
Make
it's so cool.
an athletics to see how far it goes.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's a 24. Oh, man, I should save that roll for later. That was really good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is so wonderful. So this happens so blindingly fast. You walked in here, this giant rat ran at you. There's noises and the head boop pops off and Jasper bats it down further down into another tunnel, and it goes so far it's out of the torchlight, but you hear it land and roll. And this happens in the reverberation from the blade song is still ringing out, and then there's silence. And then you hear, "Who's in my tunnel?"
Fuck.
And you hear
Oh no, we thought
footsteps
that was the big bad.
running towards you.
That was just a big fucking rat.
Let's get fucking wild. I'm at the fucking ready.
Yeah,
I haven't
I'm ready to.
back. It's still my turn, man.
Oh yeah. How would you like to keep going?
Oh, wait, no. If that's gonna be how this is gonna be played, I mean, if it's still my turn, then I'm gonna use my full fucking move speed. I charge.
Yeah.
I got another attack. I'm gonna try to meet this fucker.
Go for it. Run down. You're running down
So-
the
Yeah, I got 30 feet is my move speed.
All right. Are you carrying the torch still, or no? You dropped the torch probably to double.
I guess I
hand?
dropped the torch. Yeah, so the torch is just on the ground in the zone.
It doesn't go out. It's still light. But you run down into darkness, and the furthest you can go, you see not too far ahead of you is well, they're in darkness. You don't really make it out. Very slightly see with what's coming from the torch a humanoid shape. That'd be the torn order. And then rolling. And rolling.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention that my kitty cat has its own initiative, and I rolled, and it has 20.
Oh,
initiative.
hell yeah.
Kitty cat turn.
Kitty cat
Excellent,
turn.
excellent. Okay.
Uh,
It is the were-rat's turn.
when I ended, was I within 10 feet of it?
You were just out of range still.
That's fine. That's totally fine. I had this exceptionally long weapon. I get an extra 10 feet. Or extra 5 to make 10.
I'm sorry, what did you say your cat got? I wrote down fake cat and didn't
20.
know what it got. 20?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Dun, dun, dun. The were-rat sees the silhouette of this hulking guy charging at him. And he goes, "No!" And he'll run up to meet you. And you see his shape shift a little bit and become less humanoid and much more rat-like. And he will do that. And
Well, as he approaches, if he's going to rush up at me like that, he gets to face the second part of Polearm
I
Master,
was just thinking about it.
oh no!
which is I get attacks of opportunity when someone enters my zone.
That slaps.
Don't let
Yeah.
don't let him get in my zone.
I
So
still
here
Let
it
him
comes.
get in the zone.
He rushes forward, and that's when he realizes that I have brought down the glaive, and I am bringing it up as he runs in. And that is a 17.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right, hell yeah. And he takes a 9 slashing damage.
Nice.
9. Okay.
Nice, nice, nice.
Let's fucking party, man. It's my vacation.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That is well. That's his action to polymorph. So that is all that stinker does. It is the kitty cat's turn.
All right.
Cat.
I am gonna have the kitty cat grab a knife, like a dagger, from in my shell, in my satchel, and run 40 feet forward.
Okay.
The cat has a knife.
The cat has a
Cat
knife.
has a knife.
Fuck yeah.
For-
That rules.
For not the reason you're thinking, and I'm excited to put this on. Okay.
Okay. And that's
It's gonna
cat's
carve a pumpkin.
It's just gonna really, it loves Whitland, and it's gotta do it even in the middle of a battle.
Is that your turn? Or that's
Yeah,
cat turn?
well, that's the kitty cat's
That's
turn,
kitty
yeah.
cat turn. Valatorian.
I guess I move my full 25 feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I do that, am I within 30 feet? I guess 15 feet would be the thing.
You moved 30. Yeah.
I moved 25. I'm a halfling. I can't move the full 30.
I'll say you are within 15 with him rushing up, and Jasper was just out of reach, so I say he's within 15.
Excellent. And am I like next to Jasper or is he in front of me?
Jasper would be about like 5 feet, or yeah, he's ahead of you. You're not next to him.
Okay, then I can't do that, or else you might get scared of me. I can do vicious mockery then. So I'm gonna mock him viciously,
All right.
and he has to succeed on a wisdom save. You have to beat 14, I believe.
Nope. I got
All right.
11.
I say, you fucking suck. It's not very good, but and I got a 4.
All
So
right.
he takes 4 damage. He's not normal. I'm not normally good at insulting people, so I just know that I know the basics of you. You are more like a shat.
Ooh.
Ooh, ouch.
Damn.
Yeah, you're a big turd of a creature.
More of a brat.
Got him. You're a Bratz doll, and I'm a Barbie.
Get him!
And
that
that's
your
my turn. And roasted alive.
Shiro.
All right, so now with my blade song active, my movement speed has increased to 40 feet.
Hell yeah.
And I am going to use that to get up. I am assuming like right up next to the were-rat.
Get
Yeah.
up in it.
Yeah. I am going to run up to it, and then with my action, I am going to just go ahead and attack it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a nat 20.
Oh, and I had prepared for just such an occasion.
Ooh.
Oh, excellent.
Baby.
Mm.
Okay, so
We love
here's
to
what
hear
we
it.
got here.
Yeah.
I want to hear the
Regale
description
me.
before I take it.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So
It's like
as
this is
we
like a
remember,
toast I'm waiting for.
She
Yeah.
is not only a blade song wizard, but she is also a rogue, which means she gets a 2d6 of sneak attack plus
Shut the fuck up.
1d6 of short sword damage,
Yes. Yes.
which would normally
yes,
be 3d6,
yes,
but we
yes.
know that nat
yes.
20s and rogues are very fun, so that's going to
Yes,
be
yes, yes, yes,
6d6 damage.
We love to hear it. Goodbye. Goodbye, were ratsy in hell.
Oh no.
I'm glad I got my quick little roast off before you died.
Yeah, okay. So we got 6, 12, 13, 15, 17, 19 damage to the were-rat with one precisely sliced short sword jab.
That rules.
Excellent. Truly the best.
This rat basically just rams itself onto your sword. What do you say as you have a dead giant were-dude on your sword?
I guess there's gonna be 2 funerals today.
And we're only going to care about one of them.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. As his body slumps to the ground off of your kind of slips off the skewer, a swarm of rats that had seemingly been like vibrating with like they about to attack you kind of dissipate and go do rat things. The giant rat that was running along with the new guy, however, is still pretty peeved. So Jasper, you are up.
All right. Well, let's party, rat.
Party rat.
As the rat approaches, I start spinning my glaive again, like I've been doing, and you can see me muttering some sort of a nature incantation, and the edge of the blade begins to glow with white light as I cast branding smite upon my weapon.
Yes.
And then I'm going to rush at that fucking rat. Let's party.
Yeah!
So the hit that might use the branding smite is a not gonna be it probably. That's a 10.
Oh, that misses.
That's
Oh.
fine. I got a second attack, but I still get my even if I miss, I still get the shaft hit.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
That's a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
So that does a D4 of damage for six bludgeoning damage. But I got a second attack that I'm going to try to bring down the branding smite upon him. I was being strict. I just want it to be the blade that does the branding.
Yep.
It was bound to happen. It was a natural one.
Oh no.
Oh.
You go to strike, but you miss and you go into the ground, and the ground is like a little more squishy than you were anticipating, and your it gets a little stuck in the ground. And so if you ever get the chance to make another attack, I want to make you make a strength check beforehand, see if you can get your weapon out.
All right, I'm 100% fine with that.
Okay.
If this rat wants to come and get it, they're still welcome.
This poor giant rat, however, is just mottled in blood, and at this point seems feral and is going to attack the closest thing to it, which is Jasper. Son of a gun. Does a 2 hit?
A 2 does not hit. And boy, are you lucky that my fucking stick is stuck in the mud. There would be such retribution.
Lightfoot's turn.
All right.
But the whole time I'm like, this is happening. I'm just like, God damn it. This is supposed to be a vacation.
Well,
I'm gonna have Lightfoot or Lightpaw ready its action to kind of like whip its neck with the knife in a second.
Lightfoot is its pet name, but Lightpaw is its jellicle name.
Yeah, exactly. It has to have a jellicle name. All cats have 3 names.
Valortian, it is your turn.
excellent. Okay, great. I'm gonna cast suggestion on it.
All right.
Yeah, because anything else I do will affect everyone else in the room at this point. So my course of action is truly either cast Vicious Mockery or suggestion, and I want to cast suggestion. So
I'm gonna double check if that is just for humanoids or any creature.
I checked. It's any creature.
Okay.
You can any creature that can hear and understand you. So I don't think that'll work on it. In which case, it's time for vicious mockery.
Excellent.
So wisdom save.
7.
14. I hit you, baby. And I just did a 1.
That is all you needed. What do you say that stops this giant rat's heart?
You are also a shat. That's
You got him.
It's a 1, you know. So it's not
You
gonna
got
be-
him.
It's not gonna be great, but it's gonna really get in there.
It
got
worked. It worked. It did its job. And the rat is
and-
vanquished.
Yeah, and then I stomp around a little bit, and I go, yeah.
There's
Oh.
little squeaks as you stomp on some.
Oh, I feel
Passing
bad.
by
Then.
rats.
I feel bad.
Yeah.
Is it anything else approaching us?
It's quiet, except for the sounds of rats scrambling.
I want to pull my glaive out of the ground.
Easy enough. If you give it a few shakes, it comes right out.
My glaive
Nothing
is
seems to
filthy.
come at you. Would you like to make a perception check?
Oh yeah, most
Yes.
definitely I do. Excellent. I got a 16.
Oh my god! I just rolled a natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
The book ends
Excellent.
of me rolling natural 20s on perception in this game.
It's, mwah.
Well, shoot,
Poetic.
with a natural 20, I mean, you see, the rats are really paying you no mind, especially since, once the were-rat, fell, and you see a couple, like, large rats come in, but they don't seem aggressive towards you, they kind of ignore you, and you get the sense that, vanquishing their leader has kind of freed them from their fervor to
Influence.
serve him.
Awesome.
With a natural 20, would it be okay if I cast speak with animals and spoke to the rats?
Yeah.
And all I want to say is, this creature that lays before you was misleading you, making you into something monstrous. It would have spelled your doom had it continued. There is a natural order to all of nature that must be upheld. Let this be a lesson to you. Let you go about your rat business, serving not only as creatures who clean up after what we leave behind, but creatures who keep this underground realm safe from evil. Carry goodness in your hearts, friends, or we will be back.
Tell him the shat thing too. Tell him that part.
They
Also, you are if you are good rats, you are good rats. If you are bad rats, you are shats. The past tense of to have shit.
Yeah, get him.
really
Give it to him.
they're
Yeah, and squeak squeak for me too.
what was that?
I said, and squeak squeak for me too.
Oh, excellent.
Oh yeah, you just been watching this big ass guy stand there and squeak in a room.
I'm like, oh, every time we have conversation, it's Wooden, but he can really just chat up these rats.
It's rat chat, it's a
They
different
seem to
thing.
listen to you.
Classic rat chat.
you should see me talk to a horse. I go all day with a horse.
You got to go right to the source and ask the horse.
My contact in the city, Mr. Ed, as he likes
Mr.
to be
Ed.
called.
Well, is there
All right.
anything you'd like to do as we wrap this up?
Is there anything to steal from down here?
You look
The
around.
were-rat.
You want to see if there's anything on the were-rat? Make an
Yeah,
investigation check.
why not? Who is the who be this cat killing bastard? Let this be a lesson. Netflix's don't fuck with cats.
Oh my god.
I got a 12 on perception for looking around and seeing if there's anything to grab.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Oh god.
Why did I even dare to roll my dice again after getting that?
That's gonna be 21 for investigation.
Oh,
Excellent.
it was investigation. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
Alright.
just I'm gonna pat
yeah.
down the body.
Pat him.
You find chunks of half-eaten cat limbs.
Oh.
Oh, the best treasure. This is better than all the gold.
Oh god.
Yeah, you search through what when he died, it reverted back to a humanoid shape, and you search through the clothing and ratty pockets full of holes, and really all you find is chunky cat meat. It
Yikes.
didn't seem to be a sentimental creature.
Yeah.
There wasn't.
I'm glad I rolled
Any-
so poorly.
Do we know
Look at all
the
these cat bits.
But
Do we know the
cat
human form of this were creature?
Is he cute?
bits.
Oh my god.
You look at him. You do not recognize this person.
Wish Ndidi was here. She could draw a great picture of
Yeah.
him. We could ask her out.
Like we should definitely not show
No.
Deep dead body with cat legs in his pockets.
No,
Oh,
that is
so
the
we're-
last thing that we should show.
So we're not gonna chop its face off and show it to the town? Okay, fine.
No,
Aren't
absolutely
you
not.
lawful good?
Well, and I
Yeah.
will say, with a natural 20, Shiro, you pull out that paper that Ndidi gave you earlier with the drawings of cats, and you compare it to one of the paws you find, and
Yeah.
you see a very distinct,
Yeah.
ring up an arm, and definitely one of these cats was missing.
Oh god.
What do
Literally,
we tell?
my-
What do we tell her? What do we tell Ndidi about this?
Oh god.
We tell her that cats will not be going missing in this
Yes.
city.
We're
Okay.
definitely gonna tell her that.
And we'll take down all those posters and we'll get in contact with everybody and be like, maybe get a new cat.
It's new cat time, friends.
Also, friends, if anything, this is a sign that perhaps our adventures have brought us back to Shattered Shield to do good here.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we were here for a vacation, but this is cool too.
Well, we are here for a vacation, but when the vacation ends, perhaps this brief pause on the rules that we established for our vacation could become our new guiding principles to think locally and act global. Wait, other way. Think globally.
Think global, act
and
local.
Act locally. Wait,
I
no,
agree.
to think about cats and kill rats.
And that's lovely. So we pull away from our heroes, getting philosophical over rats and cats, and we pull out over the Rest and Crest Inn, still full of life and merriment, and we pull further back and we see the Shattered Shield, the whole of this city, and the central monument to Shantaea lit up and surrounded by the other gods. And further back, if we look to the south, we can see a boat, presumably carrying the corpse of our good friend Ungata, down to Caspor, and that is where we will end this adventure. So thank you so much.
Way to go, Liz.
That's so fun.
Cheers.
Holy
Yeah,
macaroni!
cheers to Liz. Congratulations. Great work.
Yes, fantastic, Liz. You did a wonderful job.
Thank you so much for humoring me on this little adventure as I get my DM legs a little bit less wobbly. Be sure you're checking out our podcast, Listen Day Jobs. You can find it on Machine Culture and pretty much everywhere that you listen to your podcast at. We have new episodes coming out. Be sure you're checking out Blunderdomes every other Friday and DM in the PM every other Thursday, and keep your eyes peeled for Force Fighter 4 coming soon, 'cause that's going to be super exciting.
Fantasy Force 4.
Fantasy,
Fantasy
thank you.
Force 4.
You know, I take notes. They're not always right.
Hey, it's utter nonsense. Who gives a shit?
And we just got added to a very, very cool site called RPG Casts. They put a ton of other role-playing podcasts up, and they tag them if they have people of color, have women, have LGBTQ people on their casts. And so if you're looking for very specific RPG and very specific players that you want to go support, that's a really cool site to check out. I'd also like to give a shout out to our friends at Tabletop for the End of the World, another TTRPG podcast that we've become friends with and are really lovely, and also the Stream Transplaner, which is just a super wonderful person of color run all trans cast, and they made an incredible world that you should absolutely check out. And the last thing I would like to say is a big happy birthday to our Brandon Kirkman.
Yay!
Our wonderful mystic catfolk sorcerer and silly guy.
You don't have the Maxwell fan art up.
I refuse. I will not.
I'll be posting it for everyone to see.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I guess without further ado, we love you. Be nice and kind, and be happy and find joy wherever you can. Bye! And thank you so much for Meadow for joining us. Oh my god, she's the best! Okay, for real. Bye this time.
Thank you, Meadow.